Yeah, to the
You
dragon.
mean,
Yeah,
you
there's
mean,
another
the
hole.
other gate? Yeah.
There's another hole you can use.
Yeah, until you kill
what she said?
the boss, the trash will respawn, and then this trash in this area won't respawn after.
Ow.
Oh, fucking god.
That's interruptible. Looks like.
Yo.
Imagine that.
Yo.
Why not just have enough health to live it?
Let's get that repair bot going.
Oh. Nice.
This is why I don't trust cops.
Oh, did you get fucking full 6-piece in one max round?
Whoa.
Yeah, I did.
That's fucking.
I got 7 pieces a tier, but it's not worth wearing. Or it doesn't sim as high as what I have on right now.
Sure.
Kill me, bro.
Only having one mage.
Or are we still summoning people?
I suppose.
I forgot that we wanted to put a closet here once we
Navin isn't here yet.
Well, you distracted one
We're
guy.
inside, we just need summons.
Want to pickpocket?
Wait, maybe I took the wrong flight.
You did.
Alright, we're summoning Nava.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Like 3 people over the other flight point.
Guess your
Oh,
pickpocket got
dear.
resisted.
There's a dog there, bud.
No, I didn't get. I got caught by the executioner, not the dog.
They have a dog with him.
What the dog do?
I got that.
Once everyone's here, we will pop world buffs and get buffed up.
I summon Pyro. There he is.
Alright, let's do world buffs. Everyone's here. Flax up.
I did bring a scroll, but I only brought one, so I'll just use mine now. I didn't have any room cloth.
There's a feast.
Thank you for feed.
How long did it take you to get all that job?
Couple hours. Like 2 maybe.
Alright, tanks, let's start pulling. Looks like everybody's ready.
There's one that spawns in New Avalon that I've gotten every time I've walked over to it. It's always
It would have taken me less, but I kept getting into a fight with a mage just because it was fun.
Nice.
There's mana burning.
Huh? No. I actually had to, like, he could fucking kill me if I wasn't careful. Because they have insane burst. He just took a blood from me, and it made me mad. So I killed him.
Oh, were you Shadow?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, yeah, how do you beat DPS? Holy.
Yeah, he started taking the blood, so I, like, hit him. And then he blocked and called his buddies, and then they, like, 3v1'd me. I killed him in that 3v1, and then I just found him over and over and kept killing him. It was hilarious.
You get gangbanged quite a lot.
Rob?
Up to me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, man, not all shadow priests look the
pulled
same.
I didn't mean to insult you like that, sir. My bad.
Jesus Christ.
Roll Tide.
Hey,
Oh, that's the interrupt.
That
We
was
should take that.
Oh,
Where's
that
the-
it's
is it the
John.
Princeton or the
John
Cleric?
has it over here. This is the dude.
God, we
He did
popped all those
not-
world buffs.
If you're gonna have the
And then
cleric
started
out
talking
there, you
about
have to
3v1s.
interrupt it. You
Did
can't
you
not
interrupt?
it.
Gimpo does not have an
Oh shit!
interrupt.
Move! Oh, I'm so fucked.
He has pummel. What do you mean?
I can't move. I'm fucking rooted.
That's the joke, Jerm.
That's a joke.
I don't get it. I'm dead. It was
I just couldn't
funny.
see it because all the white stuff on the ground. I would have moved out of it.
Who? All the white stuff?
Oh, wait,
Mhm.
stuff.
Looked like Miami in the
I
80s.
only know about
We gotta move back, or we're gonna pull this guy.
Yeah,
So
move,
everyone
move,
move
move,
back.
move, move.
Everyone
Why-
else run in. Everyone else
Lines.
can run.
Just
We
a
fly to the
few
tower, right?
Dead people.
Just fly to the prison.
Totems?
Autumn.
Oh fuck me. Thank God. I think I. Yeah. Okay.
You got him.
Nice.
They moved. I'm pretty sure my tote's gone.
Yeah,
If
they
not,
can still move it. These guys are gonna turn around, right? Are they coming through the gate?
they move like
there's
right
up
up
there.
near the gate, so be a little careful. There we go.
Okay, let's stop.
I don't think you can kick that. We just need to get out of it.
Correct.
I thought it was the
You can't
cleric
get
thing
out
that
of it.
went off.
It was the cleric that did it. The cleric was fucking miles away.
Yeah.
No,
No,
we,
it's the hailstone.
we died
No,
to
no,
the
no. We
fucking
died to the
ice thing.
hailstone
Oh,
that you can't kick.
I
so.
thought we got hit by the cleric's.
That's what I
holy
assumed. Because the cleric has huge range and it just happens unless you interrupt.
Oh, so the hailstone's the
Hailstone is the
ice
blue circle
ball.
Yeah, it's
The
a big blue thing that
meteor
you
falling out of the
definitely get
sky.
out of.
It's the slow.
that we can't see because Merv decided to put traps down.
You know, it's
Yes.
pesky hunters. They don't want to use frozen trap, they want to use frost trap. And
So you're saying Merp is secretly on their side?
I am.
Alright.
Merp
No.
sells the world buff mats, so he's just trying to make sure that they go
Trying to
for
up the prices.
yeah.
Well, we all know what to do next time Merp is
Oh,
Pure
they're still
Mergen
up like that.
manipulation.
Factors offline.
So I guess we'll clear a slightly larger path, considering.
Oh, I accidentally took the portable Karazhan.
I haven't even
Oh,
practiced
my
back
God.
over here. Who the fuck came over this far?
Fuck you, Selendor.
Fucking ween, why'd you click on it?
I wasn't
Are we
even
doing
clicking
drag?
on it. I was passing by and I couldn't turn around.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill the mini boss again.
Alright, well, I'll be there in an hour.
Oh my god.
Get a summon.
We can't
Yeah.
summon them from the outside in.
No, he
I
can get a
put it-
summon a light soap.
I tucked away in the
Oh,
Negative over. I'll be there in an hour.
Never a better time to test if that this works. than-
Take him out, take away his DKB.
I just realized what happened. Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Alright, let's pull this little trash on the left.
Put it in a corner and you went over and clicked
That
on
was a
it.
fucking summoning portal, piece of shit.
Is it
That's so
Kara?
fucking funny.
Mages do
Fucking
summon.
blind?
No, but Warlock.
Did you get sent to Kara?
Is the
Yep.
me? This is just. Did
was
someone
my
run over and
first
grab
try.
the?
Alright, this makes so bro.
Yeah, exactly. Piece of shit.
Wayne, I'll give you the gold. Just
Add ads, focus ads, focus ads, focus ads, focus ads, focus ads. You cannot outrange them, remember.
I'll give you the gold when you get here.
No, I got no.
You have none on you?
You get your barrier down. You get a Taos barrier down.
Just shoot out these orbs. You can dodge them.
Nah. Revenge.
Why's John off
He took the Karazhan for it too.
Rage quit.
Thanks, Cell.
She's stunnable.
Blowing up the raid cell.
So you can stun these abilities.
Okay, quickly drink, and then we have the Pat coming in and quickly drink.
I gotta say, I'm sorry.
Pat.
Yeah, that is all you have to say, so.
Yeah, you trolled Smalley enough that he quit tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I guess I'll tank.
I mean, it's not fine though. Like, don't do stupid shit like that, please.
Pulled on the right.
Yeah, wait till the mole machines.
Got another priest here.
Are the clerics or the priests the ones that do the thing?
The clerics do the nuke, the priests just heal. Yeah, it's Holy Radiance, I think.
Oh, well, faggots.
Switch to whelps, switch to whelps, switch to
What was
whelps.
this pile of dudes?
Where'd Johnny boy go?
I think anyone knows.
No. Get a jerk barrier.
The gray barrier here. Love it.
It was on cooldown for 2 seconds.
It doesn't die.
Excuses.
He refused to leave the
Is that it?
He assaults our.
So is it not where the whelps are?
Well.
Is good practice for the boss.
Yep.
Not going great.
We did it. Means we can do the boss.
We shall see.
So for the barriers on the whelps, this is for Talus and James and Jerb. They grow to a certain point and then they explode. You want the you actually want the barrier down before they explode, so just wait till I call for it. It's pretty much when the X gets to about 50% health is when we want a barrier.
There's still an orb back here, Merp.
Thank you.
Murphy.
While we wait for Ween, let's clear a little bit more trash.
You guys can go ahead. I don't mind.
Which way is the next boss? We'll just clear that.
It's up this way. This whole section right here, by the way, has 3 bosses in it. So pull whichever side you want.
Wayne, why don't you just get a summon to Light's Head?
I'm broke, bitch.
You don't have 8 gold?
How'd you pay for a blood path?
You're a line sack of shit.
So I have big sell pay.
What? You're a line sack.
I mean, why'd you go to Karazhan in the first place, really?
Yeah, that was a dumb move.
You know, because I'm Australian, I had to go down under, you know what I'm saying?
Why don't you just like
sound
buy
like
a
you're on the way
buy a
to
summon and just don't pay the
behind you,
guy?
Ermac.
I see a hotfix note that says fixed an issue that allowed Solistraza's cremation to be
What?
kicked 7 times.
That's fucked because if we don't get those off, then that's what puts the circles on everybody. That's gonna make it even harder.
Maybe they mean like there's a different way of people interrupting or something.
I don't think so. Kicking it was the way to interrupt.
Ween, just steal a summon.
Yeah, they're all bots anyway.
You can accept a summon in the air.
We just need people there to kick the boss constantly, pretty much.
No, but what he's saying is you can't kick the boss.
Sounds great. Get out.
Jump box will only have 1 chance. And now you only need 3 pieces to get appreciated chance.
Oh, you only need 3 pieces?
Breaking news brought to you by Swash.
Oh, got ads. Guys, we gotta really make sure we focus on Skull and then X. Not the unmarked, but the X. Jerk barrier. Ween, you're an EPO. Okay, we'll pull one more trash bag right up here. There's a Praetorian in this one, by the way.
And a cleric.
Boss is over there.
Double Praetorian, actually. Oh, fuck me, they're already spinning.
He said there's a whirlwind. Don't stand in it.
Get some Organ Alpha, please.
Yeah, I tried to move. There was 2 of them stacked on top of me.
Yeah. I wasn't really referring to you.
Was it me because I ran into
Get out of the blue
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah.
I
it
just
was,
turned and ran the wrong direction.
Look, that's a double circle of death.
They're still hurting me?
Wait a minute. Are these not our frost?
No.
No.
Oh,
Can I also offer some advice that both tanks that are tanking mobs with cleaves stand in the same spot so that they're not both facing opposite directions and cleave everybody?
That might be used soon.
Morgan the Mighty. Did we kill that guy?
I mean, if we run out of tanks because we're trying to offer solutions to something that can be avoided, then that's tough.
I'm not talking about that, I'm just saying we don't have the 4th tank.
I reckon just
That's
like...
We've got backup tanks, no worries.
Just be like ranged DPS, honestly.
I have no problem tanking.
Then you wouldn't have any issues with it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pulling back.
That's a lot.
Oh,
You get the summon wing?
made a mistake.
Holy shit, how much did we pull?
Was that Starfall?
Not sure.
Can we
Just get the
bloodlust?
little guys down first.
Dead melee.
Melee, watch out.
What?
Wait, how did he get you there,
Cleave
Sully?
mini-boss.
Has he got like just a big fucking cleaver?
Yeah, Holy Cleave hit me for 13k.
Fucking hell.
Nerf paladins.
Well, I'm just gonna sit here with the shit kicked out of me.
Felt like I was to the side of him.
Oh, he just got healed all the way
Praetorian
up.
just healed.
Praetorian just.
Oh, he more
That was a
loon
lay
just,
on hands?
You lay on hands then? That's wild.
Fucking kill me. At least he didn't lay on hands.
It took all his
himself.
mana though, so that's good.
Yeah, that's a big fucking cleave. Holy Group 1 is dead.
He's just killing people one by one.
Everybody that's dead, go ahead, run back. This is gonna be a minute.
He has like a 360 cleave or something.
Really fun trash, Blizzard. Thanks.
Cleave's so big, you turn 360 degrees and run away.
He just fucking killed everyone around him.
I guess you just can't have
Cylinder, you got one shot as a tank.
I nearly got one shot. He hit me for like most of my health.
Yeah, Cleave's like 9k or something.
Just
He
hit me
barely
for
survived
like,
with world close.
yeah. Like he hits me for that much. How much was it? Yeah, 9,000 holy damage.
This is tuned for 20 people.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone in Blizzard actually did a 20-man while testing?
Well, they've already said we're doing the testing.
And he drops no loot.
Alright, we will head back
Alt-res
to...
Jeff, make him run.
we'll head back to Solostraza.
Like some of the sweatiest, most well-prepared 20-mans couldn't clear, so there's no way Blizzard employees could do it.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
No, dude, they tested it in full Scarlet Enclave gear.
Yeah, they tested it
and
with.
They're like, wow, this is too easy.
They tested it with God mode enabled. They just.
We're
couldn't
gonna
take any
put a
damage.
closet down here by this tree.
The burning tree?
The wildest part was that it started out with 4 pieces of loot per boss, so like.
Is this the
if
White
you
Tree of
brought
Gondor?
40 people, you were never going to gear out your raid.
I mean, who the fuck's running this with 40 people though?
A lot of people to just try and clear the content.
You don't get loot.
Who cares?
You also don't get loot if you don't clear the content.
Like Nax was.
Well,
geared
it's because
with-
Rob isn't here, so.
Think of how much loot a Nax boss drops, and that's tuned for 20.
No matter what happens, we cleared the whole thing. Rob, just the logs are bugged.
For Strifer
Yeah,
boss.
someone forgot to log. That's what happened, and we cleared the whole thing. Yeah.
So are we doing anything
Felt
differently?
bad. We deleted all the gear that we got, so you wouldn't feel left out.
Yeah.
Yep,
We
everyone
did one
move
event.
up to triangle, and then we will do world buffs and normal buffs.
The raid was so easy, we decided to delete our gear.
Alright, so we're gonna barrier. So what's gonna happen this time is we saw the fight yesterday, we kinda understand the gist of it, and that it's just gonna repeat like that for 3 phases. We need somebody on boss kicking the whole time. I want it to be Gimpo, and I want it to be Swash. Thank you. So what we're going to do is the tank, you guys are going to swap on 2 Tarnished Breaths. That's it. So whatever tank, we're just gonna 2-tank this. Just 2-tank this. So whatever tank has the 2 Tarnished Breath stacks, you're going to grab the whelps in the phase. We're going to bring the whelps on top of the boss to cleave off. And that's the only thing we're really changing. Like that's literally it. Otherwise, I put in raid chat a barrier 1, 2, and 3 for defensives for the whelps. So barrier 1, I'm just going to call barrier 1, 2, and 3. So barrier 1 is Jerb with his barrier, and then Gimpo with rallying. 2 is Talus, and then Jeff, and then 3 will be James. So it's going to be like that throughout the fight. It'll be barrier 1, barrier 2, barrier 3, and just pop it on the melee and the tanks, and we'll try to get all the ranged and healers to stand in there. But that's it. We only have one range interrupt, by the way, Jeff, and it's nothing. It's like a 26-second cooldown.
I wasn't here, Mert.
Hold on, I'm just.
What do I have to look out
confirming.
for? Like what mechanics for range? Anything?
Just kill shit. If you get a giant circle around you, stop doing what you're doing, run all the way to the side. That goes for everybody. If you do get the circle around you, you
Any
run all the
designated
way
side?
to the side.
Or
No,
doesn't
just
matter
any-
what's left?
To the wall. Just to the wall. It drops a pool of fire that stays the whole fight.
Alright.
And then
Murph, you did hear
someone
them
else
when they
can
said
go.
you cannot interrupt cremation, right?
That might have been some other thing that
Let's
they
try it.
changed.
Yeah, we'll have to see that, because if you can't interrupt cremation, we're going to have like 100 of those little pools.
If you can't interrupt it, we'll probably skip.
Oh,
the
Swatch,
boss.
trade me.
Yeah, we'll probably skip this boss because it will be
I'm on the right.
way too hard.
Does the cremation pools drop like the other pools you get? Or do
Yes.
they drop instantly?
You have like 3 to 5 seconds, I believe. I had
Because
it yesterday. I can't remember the time.
What we could do, if we can't interrupt it, then the best method would be to try and run it onto a pool we already have, drop it, and then like jump in, drop the pool, jump out. And then try
It
and
wouldn't
make
be
space that way.
wouldn't be quite jumping in. It'd be like where triangle's at. Here's one pool, right? Where I'm jumping over here.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
would just
try and
run
float.
to the next pool over here, and yeah, just keep on trying to move it that way. But that'll just be whenever you get the circle on you, you'll have to be sure. That is only if we cannot interrupt it. But also we'll just do that the whole time as well.
Cool. Is the pools just damage?
The pool is just lava on the ground.
But
We
it
saw
won't
that yesterday.
one-shot you if you touch it, correct?
Does it?
It does a lot of damage. I stood on it in an accident. I think it did like 2k a tick every second. So dual wield. The 3 is the orbs that he's spitting out. That's not like the pool, if that makes sense.
Right, different mechanic. But like the thing you're interrupting, it's worse in phase 3, I believe.
Correct. Yes, correct. Everything is worse in phase 3. We get 4 whelps, I believe, instead of 3. So we'll just have to see it. But let's get to phase 3 first. So ready to check for pull?
Hello.
Hello.
So just
Bowie's had to take a phone call, by the way.
to clarify, we're getting 2 stacks of that debuff as tanks.
Oh,
Yep, you're gonna take
I just
2
want
and
to speak.
Oh shit.
Hey,
wanna go
I heard
first,
my
you go,
name.
should I?
I'm not gonna be ready until I get my name resolved. So what is it that I can kick?
Nothing. It's a cremation.
Is there a
Wanted
timer
you
on
to-
it? Like a boss
Yeah, it's
timer?
like every 10 seconds.
Oh, there's no way.
Yeah, that's what I was letting Jeff know.
I'll
about.
kick as many as I can.
Yeah.
We may get some accidental
Oh my
kicks
god,
just from
10
force
seconds.
swapping.
I might yell. If I yell, can't kick, it means you'll know what it means.
We
Copy
have a
that.
3 tank rotation, and then whichever
Yeah.
tank doesn't have the stacks does the add stuff. Is
Yeah.
how that works.
Yeah, nothing. Save your kick for when, like, if Swaj and I are like, we can't get to the boss, or unless we die.
I copy.
Oh, I mean, like, it's not kick. I'll say it's not kick.
We could just yell nothing.
Okay, one more ready check for pull.
So
Remember, we're
you
going
go
to bring
first.
the
Yeah, I'll go
whelps
first.
on top of the boss.
And then
I'll pull off you first. Then.
Okay. I'll face him to the right.
5, 4,
Face him to the right towards
3,
that opening.
2,
Yep.
1.
One stack.
Okay, so we can kick. Perfect.
Maybe it's like phase 3 or something.
Yeah, maybe future phases. Oh,
Alright, 2 stacks.
That's
I got the boss.
Nocturnal has it. Okay, everyone spread. We got ads coming. Take out the skull bring him on boss. Bring him on boss. Whoever has that, get out. Whoever has that, get out. It looks like. Who is that? It's Swaj. It looks like. Yeah. Yeah. You see how that circle was on you? It was on somebody. It looked like you. Okay. Barrier 1. Barrier 1.
I'm moving him out then.
Spread back out and repeat.
We lost Ferrer.
Yeah.
Swaj Nocturnal up.
Selmer has the thing.
Yep, I'm trying to.
Okay, you guys see that? You guys see that on Cell? Cell, now get out of that because you already dropped it. Perfect.
Look at that placement. Fuck yeah,
Yep,
dog.
good.
We get buffs on Nocturnal.
Yeah, kick. Remember, we're still focusing the ads while on top of boss. Yeah, who is that on? Just get all the way to the corner if you can. Thank you. Okay, remember this will be barrier 2, which is Talus, and then Info, unless you already used your rail.
I already used it last.
Okay.
I thought it was one.
Barrier 2, barrier 2, barrier 2.
So that's cool.
Okay, spread back out slightly.
You gonna be alright?
On it.
Yeah, come to this.
That sucks. We may get double ads here. Yeah, it's a wipe. Oh, we're good.
Next one goes cool. I'll grab it next one.
Hurry, get back, and then barrier 3. Let's pop it now. Barrier 3.
I got the bus.
Okay, and focus boss.
Oh fuck, I'm good.
On it.
You spelled the last thing.
Charlie, you'll take on the next
Ads, ads, ads.
Oh yeah, he doesn't need to be tanked.
Not while he's
In this phase. Yeah, not when he's breathing, not when he's breathing.
But otherwise, yeah.
We have barrier 1 up. If we do, let's pop it.
We have lots of dragons on me.
There is no.
I am the thing.
So Crimson Flare, when this happens, it's just a lot of damn going out. When the wells are up.
Bring him to me, please. Incoming ads, bring him to me. Try AoE on. Okay, I will come to them.
Nah, I mean, you're the only tank up, so it's kind of tough.
I know.
Jerk, do you have barrier up just in case?
I have mine. I have a rallying cry.
Okay. Get
You
your
want a
rally
double?
and barrier 1, yeah.
Well, got knocked.
All good.
Oh,
So we've seen the fight. This is literally all it is. You see those orbs coming out. If he gets a cremation off, that is what happens. And those flame patches are temporary.
It's a lot of damage. It looks gonna be alright for this.
Oh, yeah.
Acute died because we got knocked back. We couldn't heal.
Let's go ahead and wipe it up. Stand in the pool.
Otherwise, you had my hot.
We gotta figure out a way to not range tanks.
Well, we could arrive if there wasn't a big fucking pool in the middle. We could just stand there. Like,
It's like we break off into the whelp phase or whatever, and then we all move to the side, and then whoever's off by themselves is just getting clapped if they take like one step too far, or we get. So we've got to figure out how to
Everybody release run back.
It looks like we only need 2 tanks on the boss. We can just go back and forth. It drops at time.
Yeah.
It's just
If
nice
you
having
want-
that third tank, you know,
Or
just in case. Yeah.
Well, you
So
know,
you
the same
can have
spot.
the third tank for the ads, and
Yeah.
just in case shit goes wrong, they can swap in for the boss as well.
Yep.
Is it Crimson Flare that is the targeted one you run to the side? What is the ability called?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Okay.
Or Crimson Flare might be the
Yeah.
dodge that's going out to the whole raid
Okay.
during that effect.
Because I can make a weak aura that like tells you when you get it, because it doesn't do anything to announce it through DBM or anything.
We all fly to the.
I was
We
checking
get
the
the
second
circle.
box and shit. I was like, it's not me.
You don't know if the circle is on you though, if it's your melee, or if you are in a clump of people.
Merp, what triggers the knockback? Like when does that happen? Because we need to
When
be
he
like.
dives. So
Yeah,
when
we
when
just
when
dive.
he when the boss goes up into the air and like nothing's targetable, like there's no mobs, he is about to dive, and that is what causes a knockback. You can't range it, you just kind of have to deal with it. And we don't know where he exactly drops. Like there's no circle that shows where he drops and falls on the ground either.
Does it
I see
happen
an
every
arrow.
ad?
Does anyone else see the red arrow?
It only happens. I mean, we got 2 sets of ads where he didn't dive.
Okay.
So it looks like
So
it's half the time.
Okay, it's like not guaranteed, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. What we can do, make it slightly easier just positioning, we can legit just pull the boss all the way to the right side to start where that opening is, and we could all move to the right side of this room.
I think can we like
does
the
it
way
do?
that we were positioning the raid with the ads was that we would have the ads in between the raid and the boss. Could we just flip that? Could we say the raid sits more central instead of going to the side?
What? The only reason we're at this, well, the only reason we're at the side to begin with is because we had a giant puddle in the middle of the raid.
Okay,
It's
so
like
that
don't
shouldn't be
need
happening normally.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody
Alright,
dropped that accidentally in the middle of the
Got
arena.
it. Okay.
And we lost Pyro.
Yeah, his computer probably blew up.
Nice.
It is called Crimson Flare, by the way.
But I think ideally, Jerb, we're like all walking around the room together because we want to drop all those pools still around the room. So like slowly we move the boss around the room and slowly we drop puddles like around the edge of the room. So we still have the whole like middle area open and safe for people like you, other healers.
Yeah,
So
I'm just
think-
trying to figure out how we don't range tanks. That's it. So
Okay,
I
so
think
we're gonna
really need to
think of
move the
this.
ball.
We're gonna think of this though like Grob, or who's the second boss on Construct? Is it Grobulus?
No, it's
Glue.
You're
Second is
right. It's
Grob.
Grab. Okay. So you know how when we're moving, we're kind of inching backwards with the boss, and then whoever gets like the infection, they have to run out. And for melee, most of the time, it's like behind where you just were, and you get it dispelled to drop that pool. Think of it like this. So we're gonna have the boss start over on that open area on the right. So whoever's main tanking, pull him over to the right over there, and we're all going to be over there as well, just sort of on that side. And if you get the pool around you, the circle around you, I want you to go kind of where Solstra's butt is right now. So we're gonna drop it behind the boss, if that makes sense.
So you're gonna walk her around like clockwise, essentially, is the idea.
Try to, because she'll
Yeah.
dive. She'll dive over on random areas too.
Yeah,
And,
she we don't know where she's gonna land and dive. I don't know if only tanks can see it. I don't know, but
No, I think it's random.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
How was healing me for that? Because I have my DPS plasma.
You're fine. There's a ton of damage going out, but it's not
So
it's not
Swaj also made a good point. So we're gonna try this pull is we're going to just focus down Skull for the whelps, and we're gonna hop back on boss because we're not actually killing X. I don't think we've killed X yet. So we're just gonna kill Skull and then get that extra dam on the boss. Because we've done about 4 or 5 whelp phases, and that's about 200k to 250k that we're putting into the whelp that we could have been putting into Solastraza. So that's like 1,000,000 damage right there into the boss instead. So we'll do that. But we'll ready, check, and go.
Hey, one thing to consider with the whelps, do we know? I think the damage is based on how much health they have.
No, it's how long they stay alive for.
How long? Oh, okay.
So even if, you know, like even if X is still alive, right? Like they blow up at the same time. So yeah, it's just kind of fucked. Especially if we're not getting X down, it like we are technically wasting DPS on that.
Yeah, I was trying to like, pay closer attention to my damage tonight, and I seem to be taking consistently 2k when 2 and blow up.
What is this week, Aura?
Tells you when you get Crimson Flare.
And to run out, I like it. Okay. So everyone can kind of head over to triangle-ish. And it doesn't look like she tail swipes.
No.
No.
5.
Thank fucking
4,
Christ.
3, 2, 1.
Bonus. There we go, perfect. If you're looking at the boss's butt, you're gonna drop it to the left. Sully, if you can watch it, you can get next kick, Sully.
Do I just stay here and wait for it to come down?
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that, perfect.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Okay, we're just focusing
I'm just gonna stay
Skull, and then going on boss.
On the position like this.
Yeah, directly.
So that week or it doesn't work, by the way.
Whose fault is that?
You don't get a debuff.
This is. Oh no, this is blistering.
Barrier 1, barrier 1. Everyone get in it. Just focus boss now. Focus boss.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, so it's about the same damage we were getting.
Kills on him.
Let's move tank, or let's move Nocturnal.
He doesn't move while he's doing that. So after this, I'll drag him down. Oh.
Yeah, we got breath. We got breath on somehow.
Yeah, I got threat. Sorry, that was on me.
Okay, let's go ahead and wipe it up then. Stand in the bad.
All right, so you don't actually get any debuff or anything like that. So the weak core doesn't do anything.
Who's the only sign like graphical effect on the ground?
The circle on the ground.
Yeah,
I don't know. There
following you.
be
I
another
just looked at
event.
Cell. Yeah, I just looked at Cell.
Oh. Okay, so the debuff that you the weak aura works if you stand in the Crimson Flare, because then it puts a debuff on you.
Yeah, so I just looked at Cell. He had the circle around him. There was no debuff saying it. You honestly just have to look for the visual cue.
just gotta
that
watch
there's
your
a
feet
circle
up.
around you. Yeah.
That's tough for melee, but
That's
do what
gonna
you
be
can
very
do.
tough. Yeah, so just start moving.
Honestly,
Wiggle around a little bit, see if the wiggle on the circle mirrors what you're doing.
Problem is, if everybody's wiggling, then like, are you sure it's yours?
It's quaking
That's why you
weak
gotta
and
find, like, a
Rito.
distinctive way to wiggle.
I feel like
There's
it's
gotta
gonna
be something.
a bit difficult to move the boss over without like getting all of the raid hit by breath.
So, yeah, I have been getting that a lot.
Can they all stack on the side that we're going to put the floor stuff on, so that when I turn the boss,
we can do that.
they're not gonna like accidentally get hit by it?
The only reason that one was kind of bad was I don't know who it was, and there's nothing bad about it, but it was bad. Yeah, you put it super close to the tank. You could have put it on the other side.
Could have.
Yeah,
I
but,
wanted
you
to
know,
put it right next
at
to the one that I
hindsight.
had previously laid because I got it twice in a row.
Well, that's good.
Honestly, that was fine. I wasn't in danger of like standing or anything. It was just I can't relocate the boss.
Because he wasn't hitting you or anything, was he?
No, I wasn't getting hit or anything.
Yeah.
It was just I was getting hit by the pulse, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just think of this boss just like Saffron and Nax, boys. Just don't be in front, or don't even be close to the head, and we'll be chilling.
I was in the
Hey,
back and I got
Nocturnal,
breath on.
You got any way to generate more threat?
Cauldron's still up if you guys hurry up.
Nothing right now. Twist it around.
You guys need to summon.
No, we're good. It's good.
I watched a video, like the first bit of a video of 20 men doing it, and they killed it.
They killed all the ads, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're killing the dragons.
The wetlands. We don't have the DPS to get 2 down.
Yeah, we barely have 21 people.
What's our highest amount with that? 28?
Yeah, 28.
Looks like it counts. Whelp damage. So whelp damage is important on this fight.
You lose like 4 people for 10 minutes. Alright, everyone move up to triangle so you don't get locked out. By the way, guys, remember our next raid is not tomorrow. It's not Wednesday. We're doing Thursday, Monday this upcoming week, so Rob can come back. Raid. So Thursday, Monday,
or
Thursday,
Wednesday, Thursday, Monday.
Thursday, Monday this week, and then back to normal Tuesday, Wednesday.
4,
Let's focus, boss.
3, 2, 1.
I think that is the most important thing. Not getting growth on raid, because it's damage.
So Salt, you're kind of a little bit left. I would move behind us more. There we go.
Just go zoom in. Got it.
Stop me damage.
So. Wow, that's quite a way away.
Bring the ads on boss.
I'm just gonna hold it here, is that fine? What do you want me to do?
Okay, focus boss, focus boss. Don't worry about the whoops. And then let's get barrier down. Got it down, perfect.
How about I got one stack? There's my second stack. I just pick it up by the planes.
Cool. Get skull down, and we're focusing on boss.
Get behind the dragon, we don't want to get paralyzed.
Behind. Barrier 2. Palace.
Turtle stacks are
So,
okay. I haven't been getting on the hang, so we could do every stack. And then never we rotate as soon as you get one stack. We never something like that.
Well,
I'm gonna get sell up. I'm gonna get sell. I'm gonna get sell.
My cooldown.
here you guys. Position.
Here, I'll try to get on the whelps and then.
Somebody's got it. Melee has it. Melee gets the wall. We're thinking, fuck, we gotta move boss to their side.
Just tonic boss now.
Can we get barrier 3? Barrier 3? Oh. Okay, let's wipe it up.
Yeah, really doesn't show anything or make a single noise.
What was the third health bar, right?
We're on the
That's
second health bar.
bar.
That was the second?
Third is where it gets
when
fucking lucky.
it changes a model every time.
We should just stand on them.
Yeah, stand in the fire.
Well, you get the laser beam now. Let's see how much it does.
We got
When it's
21
melee,
people, so
everyone should
it's
just run out until whoever has it figures out.
22 now.
Because
T just joined.
That's
Who will? Do you
That's
have
good. Good start, except for
a
Cell
soul
die.
stone? Or what keeps rezzing you?
Yeah, I'm getting soul stones on cooldown. No, I'm just kidding. I have the Dark Moon missing another trinket.
Oh.
It's a card.
Worm and Ween, can you hop out with me to summon Teed, please?
Oh, you don't have to. I've got my light hub.
We already got you. You're
We're
good.
like right here.
Appreciate it.
We just wiped, so we're all right. Thanks.
How much is that trinket in auction house?
The Dark
3K the other day.
Oh my god.
Jeez Louise.
All the cards are kind of cheap, but there's no ace on the auction house. I think you have to get it from Skullman's or something.
It's the ace of what?
So for 4 seconds, I
Portals.
only had hots on
Thank
me.
you.
Ace of Portals.
That's why I died.
Oh, I've never seen that card.
You get that too?
Master Gam.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Never seen it in like any expansion.
I looked at buying it before and I was like, 3K? No thanks.
Remember, fly to prison.
Sells for 10 gold Avengers.
Perfect. Just what I need.
Just what I needed.
My bad. I'll pay attention to my character model a little bit more. I was just not looking at that time when the debuff went out.
Yeah, if you see a circle near you, just start moving, see if it's on you.
I
Kind
feel
of sucks
like
in melee.
I
Kind of really
got
sucks in
targeted
melee.
previous nights and I could tell, but I don't know. Couldn't tell this time for some reason.
Imagine doing this without world buffs.
Just bring another 20 people.
You have to balance it around.
Play retail.
Play retail.
But I want to be able to look at myself in the eyes in the mirror.
Are you not playing first person?
It's playing third.
Let's get those buffs out.
You can't do something stupid like lip to avoid those fireballs, right? We're sure of that.
Haven't tested it.
I'm just thinking of all the stupid things you can avoid with lips lately.
Can we get a portal down at the boss room? Apparently trash respawn somehow.
Which trash respawn?
Maybe probably use the wrong door.
They use the wrong
you
door.
Use the wrong door, T.
Go to the right.
There's another door to the north. Or
Well, I assume that Jerb didn't use the wrong door and he was saying trash respawn, so.
I bet he did.
Oh, he did. Never mind.
Roll Tide.
Alright, T, you saw this last night. The only thing we're changing is we're only killing one whelp, and it's going to be on top of the boss. So kill skull and then go back onto the boss. We're all going to be stacked into the right corner. If you get the circle around you where you have to drop the pool, go ahead, drop it on the left of the boss as we're looking at it.
Sorry, Merp. Repeat that one more time. I'm listening.
Kill boss.
Okay.
Oh,
Kill
yeah,
boss.
brother.
One whelp.
Yep, one whelp, kill boss. That's it.
Sounds good.
Drop pools, corner, easy.
Okay.
Hey, Gimpo, if you ever can't get a kick, can you, like, yell in the comms? Just like...
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Like a blood-curdling scream.
Like, fucking yell.
I'm just gonna say, daddy.
Put like a Wilhelm scream on the soundboard.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, did it work? No, you don't have it, do you?
You don't have a circle?
We're trying some new tech every pull, so.
The history of cards. That's
You
fake
still don't
news.
have it.
Are you just saying that every time
I
he
got it, I
uses
got
it?
it.
Or what?
Something is not right.
Oh, fuck.
Kill one, kill one, kill one, kill one.
I've got the boss.
Somebody melee's got it. There you go.
Or she's gonna turn and breathe in that location. Give her a bunch of
Yep.
And run. Swaz, get out of the circle now. There you go. Barrier one, barrier one, barrier one.
Cover the span, boys.
Might wait till after she dies to Tony.
I've only got one stack, but yeah, if you
Want me to go Tana? It's just one stack.
No, I'm saying that. Okay, he has
I've
two.
got
Then,
two stacks here.
and then yeah, then they die.
Yeah, easy.
Tony.
I can't get it.
I can't.
It's temporary though, right?
Barrier two, barrier two. Yeah, this one is 10. This one's 10. Barrier two. Oh, get it.
Big hills.
No deaths.
Pop there.
Too late.
I Tana.
I got it.
I didn't die right away.
Oh my god, Gimpo, that is such a sexy spot. Wow.
Big things people never said.
Hey, I got a kid.
Okay, barrier three, barrier three.
Transitioning phase 2.
Back in if you can, quickly, get in the circle.
So dive. I've got no stacks, so I can go back up. Oh wow, that's right.
Alright, see if we can pull boss back to where we had it.
I need heals.
Pull him just to one corner. Yep, that's fine, that's fine.
Okay, I have it, and I Tana.
I've got.
Okay, get it all the way to the corner, all the way to the corner. Oh, damn.
You just reposition.
Oh right. I feel like I should mention. When he's doing that, he doesn't move, so you're good to run away if you are the tank with it.
Yeah. Sorry, it was like a emergency tank. I saw he was at 1% or something.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna move him out.
Tony.
I can move him out.
Got it.
It's ridiculous.
Barrier's not up.
No barrier, Gimpo, don't use it, but do you have a rally?
Run out, run
No,
out.
I use it.
Get that to the
Got a
corner.
pellet? Oh.
Rally, Gimpo, if you have it.
I don't. 1 minute.
Okay. This is gonna be a lot of damn coming out. Let's get circles down.
We lost like 11 people.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wipe.
The whole no debuff thing.
Yeah. I was hoping to get it because I had my combat log up to see like what event is triggering, and then I could just create a wiggle on that.
There is a. It looks like there's a /say that's going out. I think you did a
That's
/say.
mine.
Always
It's
wrong.
wrong. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking it was swash because it looked like it was right on top.
By the way, if you die in the pools, when I say wipe, you don't take durability loss. Just saying. It's Quavy.
Can we get a repair bot down?
Yeah, the big contributor in that was Blistering Vent, which was taking a lot of people enough to get finished by the 4K. Double detonation.
So that is the one overlap. That's the hardest overlap in this fight.
So we shouldn't use it phase 1, and then make
That's
sure
when we need to
have
say rallying cry plus barrier
Well, we
for.
used the barrier, or we didn't properly use a barrier, so we were down a barrier.
Gotcha.
When we shouldn't have been. So we could save rallying cry for that. But we'll still do barrier 1, 2, and 3. So I'll call for that rallying Gimpo on that overlap.
Yep, you got it.
But make sure when I call for the barrier, you guys are tossing the barrier down on where the whelps are, where the melee's at.
So we double barriered one of them?
No, we didn't get a barrier off, and then there's a barrier that popped up like 4 seconds after when we didn't need it. Yeah.
Oh, it's that time.
No, it was a wasted. It was a wasted barrier.
Yeah, if your barrier's 5 seconds late, then you don't have it on the next one. It's crazy.
We're still gonna have more whelps than we have raid CDs.
Yeah, I know, which sucks.
Well, you need Robin here, I guess, for another barrier.
No.
Yeah,
can we do without a rallying on each one? Like that could
Yes.
be...
The rallying we're saving just for the overlap one.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
be 4.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
we'll technically have 4 sets.
My CD was coming back up probably on the next one. I was 40 seconds off when I called, and I was about 15 when it actually happened.
So if we
Well,
like
you said
stuck
you need a
2
repair
healers,
bot?
if we just had like 2 extra healers, so we added 2 healers to this raid, would it
2 more
work?
priests. Yeah.
2 more priests, you just heal through it.
Who was the last
Even
person?
like
to,
druids?
who was the last person to get the Crimson Flare?
Honestly, if we all had Surge of Light,
What
we
if
could
you
probably
punch
just
2
feel through
shamans
it better
with like
anyway.
shaman?
Repair bot in the back. Repair bot in the back.
I've got a question.
Oh,
And a possible follow-up question. Are we still? We're still doing two stacks on the tanks before they rotate.
Yeah, is that becoming too much damage right now?
Yeah, is it a problem to go to 1 each? Is it just way more taunting and not possible, or do you have to have 3 tanks in order to do that?
I think it's just way more taunting. But if we can try doing 1 at a time.
I'd say do that to try and make the 2k DPS that both of them are taking a little bit less, and then maybe healers are less focused, can be less focused on tanks when like great healing comes out.
Yeah,
I reckon
so
we
let's
could probably do 1 stack at a time.
Yeah, so we'll do Cell to Acute to Nocturnal. Is that what we were doing, or did I switch up the shamans?
We were doing Cell to me to Acute.
Okay, Cell to Nocturnal to Acute.
Yeah, you get the stack and then you just.
But Acute was usually just there in case one of us fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, if it ends up being too much taunting, then just that's all you gotta do is let us know. I just am curious if it works.
I can taunt every 5 seconds. It's not usually. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
I know that sometimes bosses are weird. You can like overload them with taunts sometimes. So.
Maybe taunt immune. How long does a debuff last for?
I think it's like 10 seconds.
20 sec. I thought it was.
Is it 20?
It is 10. So it's 10% of your health done every 1 second, and it stacks. So like 2 stacks is 20% of your health done every 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite a fucking bit. So yeah, let's do 1, and then Cell, since you're starting it, let us know what the debuff timer is.
Okay.
Cool.
And also, it looks like after 2, they usually do a dive, and that gives the tank enough time to drop the stack. Usually, what I've seen at least.
Also,
Hot is still up.
you can see Hunter's Mark when she's up in the air and where she's planning on landing, it'll have that giant arrow where she's about to land. That's what I noticed.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Good to
I
know.
don't think it does. I think it leaves the arrow where she was.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I might be
maybe-
wrong though.
Or maybe she
I
was doing.
will keep an eye out for it and see.
Just deep for DPS and everybody, just try and take as little extra damage as
5,
possible.
4,
Help with the
3,
healers.
2, 1.
What about the healers?
Nocturnal.
It is 30 seconds. So
Oh my god.
Yeah, but there's like she spends a lot of time not doing it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
She spends a lot of time.
every 2 stacks, and then she goes up in the air, I believe.
Cool. I've got a stack. And she don't.
But I guess she just goes in the air.
Bring the ads on top of the
Tommy.
boss.
Move. Who's got?
I'll try to drag her back into that corner.
So
Barrier 1. Thank you.
So I don't have a stack yet. No, I have a stack, but I taught.
Cool. I got it.
Something damage, so I'm taunting again. Make sure she doesn't pull off me.
If you're out of the green, get in the green, please.
I've got a stack. So just taunt her when it drops down.
We got 9 seconds left. I think I should go and grab her.
Who you got?
Check your drag in the corner. Nope, it just gave me a second stack, so I can't do that.
Oh, fuck.
Then you
I'm
would've got a
gonna
second stack.
I've got 9 seconds on mine.
Barrier 2. Barrier 2.
It's on you, it's on you. Yeah, you hold it.
Okay.
Cool.
Barrier.
Stack's dropped off for me, so I'll taunt it. Oh,
On
you've
somebody,
got, move.
or Monochrome.
You got-
There you go. Push up.
Ah, damn, almost pushed. Don't need to do any damage, just focus on heals. Oh, missed a cremation.
No.
Oh, we got it, good shit.
I've
Yeah, taunted.
I've got tarnish, so you grab it.
Yeah. Trying, watch out. Pulling her, pulling her.
I taunted.
Got her, guys. Get out of the raid.
I just saw you.
Val, just run straight back.
Just
Barrier 3.
Face the boss to whichever outside wall is closest. You don't necessarily have to go back to the same corner every time. If it's gonna run it through the raid, it's probably better to just face it the other way.
Back up, bro.
Good. Got it.
Sonic damage. Taunt again. Again.
Yep.
So this will be the rallying one, Gimpo, when I call for it, okay?
Yep.
6 seconds.
I got the breath.
No top. Right now. Got it.
Rallying?
I got breath.
Up.
Or Mac if you can talk.
Jerb, what's time on barrier?
I've got
Jerb,
7
on barrier.
seconds on mine.
30.
17 on mine.
Yeah.
Wait, you should be good at top now. So he has
Whoever
one
has it,
left.
run, sprint. Oh my god, you're a dog. You're a fucking dog, whoever that was.
Talus, start bubbling clothies. Spam bubble clothies.
Yeah, we have no cooldown for this, so everybody use defensives, try to get out whatever you can.
Taunting, I'm good.
Are you good? Okay. I'll taunt off you because I have a stack. There we go. I'll pick it up when it drops.
Stand in the green if we
I have it
can.
up.
Okay.
Well,
All good. Yep, that's perfect.
I
Alright,
think he was on
11%
tanks.
stays.
I've
11%
got
stays.
Ermac, if you can.
I have the thing.
Music. Just drop it somewhere.
Okay, back up.
They'll go and taunt after.
We're gonna move boss a little more towards triangle area.
Where's 3?
Arms down, focus that skull.
I'll let you get it.
I'm pulling it in.
Get me up if you can, get me up.
So move it to.
Yeah. Alice, on area. I got stack on top.
Barrier 1, barrier 1. You're good, that's perfect.
Okay, so I'll pick it up after this.
Stay in this barrier for 3 seconds, everyone.
So stand back.
Okay.
Daunting. I got it, so.
Talus, is your barrier
I
up?
got stack.
Yep.
Okay, that's for next 12.
Should be good.
Get the ads, not get the ads.
Yep.
I'm waiting
I
for
got one.
Oh, it's on me.
Hold on, I'm trying to. Give me a second to get this one up. Well, I got a 3. I don't have a 12 fast, but should be able to.
Not a stack yet.
Oh, easy.
Barrier 2, barrier 2. Everybody, I want everybody in this. Everybody in this right now. Except tanks. Perfect.
Where's the ball?
Get back on Soul Strasda. Everybody watch out. Everyone move left. Get out of her way.
Oh, I outraged her breath.
That didn't hit anyone, yeah. Easy.
Somebody good, good.
Innervate Gerb if you can.
Is that fine where it's at, melee?
I got Gerb.
Burn the bitch. Burn the bitch.
We still have to do it. We have to get her to 0.
I have my rallying cry up.
Okay, thank you. We still are going to use barrier 3 next, but when I call for it, green.
Taunting.
I
got it.
Okay, wherever she dives, I want to get us away from these pools, okay? So if we need to go opposite side, that's fine. Yeah,
I'm moving over here.
That's good.
Get out, get out, get out.
In there with its.
James, barrier 3.
Tell me if you
I should be good, Tom.
I still don't have a.
You need a ton?
Red stack, so I'm good. No, I'm good.
I taught it.
I'm just standing over here because I can stand in the bubble while she's breathing.
Yeah, Tony.
I got tarnished.
Okay,
Cool.
full focus boss. We're ignoring whelps when they come. Full focus boss. Get her to 0. We win. Good shit. Good shit.
Nice.
Is that that fucking thing 3 or 4 times?
Mature light dragons.
Ooh, hunter item.
So for Ween and for dual wield,
heal,
keep healing. This mature light dragon sinew is you have to use it with a Balnazar drop in order to get your Threat of Fates, which is your Bis weapon. So I will do this out right now, but you still need the item from Balnazar in order to get your Bis.
Are you going to be bidding on the balls in our item, or is it first this one that gets next to that one, or you bid both, and so we have one on each thing? How's this work?
So if you win one, you get the other, right?
Yeah, if you guys, if everyone's cool with that, we can do that.
That's generally how we do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Is there any reason why we would get more of the Balnazar thing before we got another one of these?
No, they're not 100% drop.
Okay. So the proposed rule is whoever gets the first of either item is first in line waiting on the other item. So maybe 2 of the vowels drop, so the first person get the next vowels after. It's like Molten Core Thunder Fury, right, with the bindings, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is for automatically getting the second one, so 2 items, 1 bid.
Yep. Okay, Merp 124, dual with 30, so Merp 430.
Good snipe.
I'm going to do Paladin, Shaman, Druid Head. Only one of these. Only one of these. Shaman, Druid Head. Alright, Thunder 60, Nocturnal 60. Both you guys go ahead, roll.
They pay 60 or they pay next? I guess they do pay 60.
They pay 60, yeah. Grats Thunder for 60.
Can you skin the boss? Is that a thing?
Yeah, yes, once I get all the loot off of it. So we're going to do Warrior Hunter Mage Helm. Warrior Hunter Mage.
I've got all my skinning stuff on me. If you need it.
These bosses seem like tough as fuck, and then people get it down, and then only one death.
Yeah, that boss didn't seem too bad once we.
Isn't that how all raids go?
Once I learned to look at my
That was a particularly learnable boss.
The second boss felt like we needed
Merpster 94, Nothin 3, so Merpster 4-3.
I also applaud the healer's decisions not to heal Merp. I think that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Talking about, I was healing.
Light Fist Hammer looks like a tank weapon.
Enhance.
That's a warrior weapon.
Warrior enhance.
And
Oh, what the fuck that is?
Merp did pay me to heal people that don't want me to heal him.
I was today years old when I realized I can rake multiple targets. At the
I
same
remember
time.
my first beer.
Gimpo
My first
136.
lollipop.
No one else anything, so Gimpo 4-1.
Well, let's go.
Last
Bad
item,
gouge, bad gouge.
Sunblaze Grips. Last item, and then we'll move on. Sunblaze Grips.
What's our next boss?
Fire. I don't know what this is.
The bear.
Next boss is Barba. Barba.
All that,
Barba.
all those
fat
trash
hairy
ads we
man.
didn't need to clear. 'cause
Is it
I'm
another
Barba.
hour of trash clear?
Nazis for
No, it's right here.
So you're gonna be like Sabanga Ball.
Silent 5, no one else, nothing. Congrats, Silent.
Oh, wait, we can't skip it.
Big thing with
someone
that.
I need you to ball.
I hope in that fight the shamans are timing their shamanistic rages.
Yep.
Yeah, I used it during
as close as I could.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't like perfect, but they were close. Lining up.
This depends, because sometimes I want to use it for healer mana too.
We don't have the Grand
I
Crusader
was using
enchant
it
yet,
when
right?
I was using it when I got my stack of.
Yeah, we have Grand Crusader.
health reduction.
We do? Oh shit. Do you? Does the person? So do you
takes
need?
blood.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
The
so I
enchanter
want.
has to have the blood.
So who
That's
is going to
pretty
be our first tank? We only really need 2 tanks here.
Is
So
this a
let's
boss?
do. Yeah, this is the boss. Let's do Acute and Nocturnal. Acute will be the first person. So triangle right here. Acute, come on over here. The triangle. This is where you are going to tank Alexi first, and then Nocturnal. Yeah. Sal, go DPS. Nocturnal, you're going to be over here. This is where you will grab Sardornal, the bear. So, this is basically, I think they share the same health pool, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
But what happens is Alexi is going to Rending Slash to tank. I believe that is a tank debuff like we had on the last boss. So, when Acute gets that, I think we'll try for 2. We'll try for 2. You're going to come in, Nocturnal. Acute's not going to move. Nocturnal, you're going to be moving the whole time. You're going to come in, you're going to grab Alexi, and then you guys just going to taunt swap. And then you'll pull them out, and then we'll just continue that whole back and forth where everybody, the melee is going to be where Triangle and Star is the whole time. Like, you guys don't move. You guys are going to stay on whatever boss is going to be here at the time. So we're just going to be switching the bosses. That's it. There's going to be green and red flames that come out, so ranged. We're not going to be where we are now, ranged and healers. We're actually going to be more where the boss is, over where Triangle is, and like everywhere in between. So we're just going to be on this side facing where Acute is right now. And honestly, that is really about it. I didn't see any much more about it. But what Swaz just put, that is a cheese strat. I want to try it this way first, just pulling in, pulling out. If it gets to be too much, there's a cheese strat we can try. So we'll just have to see this boss. You don't have to consume right now if you don't want to, because we haven't seen it. But let's world buff. Actually, you don't need a world buff.
Pulling in and pulling out until it gets too much, guys.
Yeah.
Merp.
You're gonna check to see how your
Yes.
pullout game is.
No
Do you
barrier
need-
for this.
Okay, do you need PS for tanks? You do? Okay. I'm gonna put Surge of Light on and leave PS on. Thanks.
Yep.
Just call it whenever you need it.
Okay.
Talus, are you taking it as well? And Green?
Yep.
Or no? Okay.
So
No,
I'm
Keith,
gonna run
if
up
you want
there.
pulling, I'll grab
I'm
the
gonna run up there and
bear.
flame shock, and then you just taunt the bear, and hopefully it doesn't
Yeah.
destroy me.
Hopefully.
We'll wait till Acute gets him back, and we'll wait for bow time. The red there's green and red fire. The red fire, it's like a little swirly, like a conch shell. So it's gonna be a giant like swirl, like a conch shell, all the way out, and it's gonna last this whole area. You just have to get out of the fire. There'll be little like pathways that you can step into where there's no fire. Just do that. We're good to go.
Waiting on timer.
Okay. He's back.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You see that green? Everyone saw that green.
We got a 30-second fire debuff.
Is that Rending Slash? You guys see fire coming out? Move out of that.
Oh, I got rooted.
Yeah. That's fine. Root will go away.
Is this
no? I mean, I rooted and then it hit.
Okay. Taunted 2, Taunted 1, Taunted 1.
You guys see that green?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you'll get out of that, yeah.
Oh, I got meleeed.
Probably have to like not be there on the handoff as melee. That's probably what did it.
Okay, so oh jeez. Am I too far away?
Yeah, you guys are ranging us?
Yeah.
So, we cool. Come back in.
Taunted 2, Taunt 1.
Oh my god, cool.
Our melee, I think melee's getting like cleaved on the handoff. You have to be careful. When it's up. I think is what's
Yeah,
happening.
melee has like a dot.
If they can all stand on the range side, we can.
Stacks are bad for melee. Being kindled ticks pretty hard. Or not hard. Ticks.
Are people dying to that fire every time?
Yep.
No, we are dying to a dot. Unavoidable dot.
Some people have definitely died.
Come
I
back
think
to
melee
the
ready to swap every
Yeah, but
stack.
not everyone.
I definitely died to the first.
So are you guys, so first for the tanks, are you guys swapping on 2 stacks? 1
I'm
stack?
swapping when he comes over here.
You guys see
I'm
that fire like a
swapping on
little
2.
conch cell? You just get out of that as well.
Oh fuck, I'm dead.
You guys see those little pillars on the ground with the flame coming up? Those are explosive traps. You don't want to get into those. We'll change one thing up for this, but let's go ahead and run back.
Is there any way to avoid the dot?
Yeah, we can cheese it. Oh no, no. You basically just have to move between bosses.
It sucks.
As melee, at least. So typically, what people have been doing in cheesing or whatever, they bring one or both to the fence, and the fence completely negates their like AOE thing.
Oh, it's a line of sight.
It's a line of sight.
It's like it just doesn't go past the fence essentially. So all range can like do damage to it while not having to avoid that mechanic. Melee still has to like bounce between bosses specifically
But
because
they gotta
of
just jump the fence or run around it or whatever.
Still prison.
Yeah, prison.
It's a prison.
I heard that was a hot fix, but I'm not sure.
Is that where the syrup is?
Should we turn the quest in since we're running back?
Oh yeah, since we're right here, good call.
Wait, what quest?
Kill bosses.
The one that's inside the castle.
Small. It's
Wait,
a
there's
small
a
little
quest?
chain that you got from Light's Hope to kill Bonazar.
This is the reward for the next part. We gotta slay Balin.
Ooh, it's a
Ooh, piece of candy.
Not
no astral
nice.
recall, but it's-
Lights Hope
Yeah,
Chapel Hearthstone. Fuck yes.
And it's not a shared cooldown with the other Hearthstones.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Well, it'd be shit if it was.
Now I have 3 hearths. Pog.
Yeah, I know, right? No, it's every fucking.
Well, if
Five
you have
the
to,
final boss.
if you're an engineer and you have the teleporter to,
Holy shit.
you got a bunch.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 stat groups. Does anyone remember Gurtog, Blood Boil, and Black Temple?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So we're gonna do something comparable to that, where you had, one group close, 2 groups far, etc., etc. We're gonna split into 3 groups. Group 3, 4, 5. I'll change it up once we get there, but just the gist of it, we're gonna be stacked at different areas, and hopefully we can bait that green fire out, because what we saw is that it was hitting everyone since we were all stacked. So we'll try to like kind of bait it out if we can.
30 plus players, you can stack the 2 mobs and just kind of fucking zerg it. We don't have that.
I don't know why he's walking, but let's hang out by triangle and we'll buff up over here just in case.
It's out for blood.
So while we're running, I have a moon on Worm. So he's going to be group 3. I have an X on Jerb, he's going to be group 4. And then a triangle on Merp, that'll be group 5. All I want is Thunder and Kuros. You're going to come over to group 5, if that makes sense. I'm going to keep you in these groups, but Thunder and Kuros, you're going to be with Ween and Merp on triangle.
Okay.
Merp, where am I supposed to stand? I totally didn't listen.
No, you're good. I haven't said where we're gonna stand yet. I'm just getting the group set up.
Gave me responsibility I wasn't expecting.
He's gonna patrol as far as Rexar does.
Holy shit, he walks far. Everyone come over to the left.
Enervate and Enkindle to the raid debuffs too, so you can see who has the dots.
Wait, what were those?
If you look at damage done, it's Enervate and Enkindle.
Okay.
Those are the 2 dots. Just add it to raid debuffs too.
So are we swapping at every 1 for those buffs?
I think it should be 2, just to prevent a lot of movement.
Okay.
And this this may be a weird ask, Nocturnal, but do you see that stump, that half stump over there to the left of the house?
Yeah, I see them.
I wonder if you can position the boss so he's kind of behind that sort of line of sight of it.
Oh, we
but
pulled
you're in
something.
our
What's
sight.
called?
Oh. What?
Targeting Talus, so he walked in.
Talus?
There's a
Talus?
Oh my
It wasn't
god.
Talus. I can tell you exactly.
Oh, healing.
Wait, why is the boss all the way down?
It does start with a T though.
T'Challa.
Dude, that major got some
That's my angry father voice.
Yeah, how the fuck is that mage attacking from like football field away?
You trying to pickpocket?
Got a big arm.
No. He was padding the boss's. I had to take a hard left.
Yeah, look out for the boss patrol there.
No, that wasn't BWL.
At the end with loot,
that was
I needed
AQ.
someone
That was
to roll.
AQ.
Alright, let's get buffs moving.
So, I can try and position him behind the tree, but I'm worried I'll range the healers.
Yeah, we won't fuck with it then. Alright, this boss is going to walk all the way down over here on the map. When he walks back, we will pull. We're going to get in position once he gets out of the way.
Do we have specific places for our 3 groups, or are we
Yeah.
just 3 separate groups?
So, triangle right here, I want group 3. So that'll be Nothin, Silent, Bowtime, Worm. Come over here. So group 3, you're going to be on Moon. Right here, where triangle's at, it's going to be group 4. Obviously, except Kuros and Thunder. On triangle, which will end up being X.
It's the idea that we always come back to these spots after the thing goes off.
And then, yep, group 5, which is Merp, Ween, Kuros, Thunder on triangle.
Are you gonna be in? Yeah, you're group 5, so I'll just look for you.
Yeah, so
Where
this is
am I
kind of
at
where we're
in group
stacking. Salt, go ahead and come to group 5 for me. So
Okay.
triangle.
You're
You're supposed to be here.
Thinking here and here.
Yeah, Nocturnal, move back slightly towards the house. Just okay, perfect.
Thank
And
you.
then that's where you'll be. And then Acute, you're gonna be right here. With all the melee can come up as well to Acute. Get ready. So the only reason we're doing this is just like Gertog, is that if you see the green on you, it should be targeting just one group at a time, if that makes sense. So it should be easier to move out of that green fire so we don't get one shot by it. Think of it like a Nubarak as well next, where he impales towards a certain direction.
Boss is on the way back.
Yeah, so we're gonna ready check. It should be easy to pull for the tanks that's on your side.
Oh, well, he coming.
Oh god, hopefully Acute's back, because we're just waiting on him.
No, I'm not here.
Oh,
Okay, it's gonna be no pull timer, it's just once it gets here.
So am I just going
3,
to try them if there's...
Yep, 2, 1. Is that a one shot?
I'm not in it. What's out of it?
Fisher.
Yes, tell us. Green's bad.
Let's get Jerp.
Well, Green's pretty good. He's doing good. That is not a lot of time.
Those are one shot.
Yep,
Okay,
come back.
I'm coming for the taunt swap. Here I come.
Yeah, melee just keeps getting mass.
Oh, you guys need to meet in the middle or something, and melee need to stand still.
These swaps need to happen faster.
Is it faster? Okay.
Bruh.
When you got everyone that's here that's dead, wait to see if we get the green circles come out. You see that? You don't have to move far. You just have to not be in the little tiny circle.
It's pretty quick. It like the thing with that is if you're too far away, the farther away you are, the more you have to move. So the closer you are, the less you have. But the bear telegraphs it by looking in a direction before he does it.
With the green circles, can you be in between them?
Yes, you can be in between the green circles.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was trying
The
to get out,
range
like,
is
the whole
barely
thing.
bigger than the shape of the actual ground.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-yard range.
Move 2 yards. Move 2 yards. So what we're gonna do, changing it up, we're gonna keep the same stacks in range and heals out there, but we're going to have group 1 with acute, group 2 with nocturnal for melee DPS. See if that kind of helps, because what I'm hearing from Pello and Swaj is you guys are, because the boss is there for too long, you guys are getting a whole bunch of unnecessary stacks.
Is it possible if we can just meet in the middle and taunt swap so that the melee don't get cleaved to shit? As we're
Yeah, I did not get extra stacks. I was getting, there was some, this time they taunted and then we just like took crazy damage. I don't know if it was a cleave or not, but.
So why don't they just meet in the middle and taunt off each other?
I don't see cleaves going on.
I couldn't really stand where you put me either, Murph, because I can't hit both bosses from there.
Okay, I'll just switch your group with mine. Easy enough. Since you have both the warlocks.
Maybe it was the like rending slash. I don't know what that does though.
You don't need to hit both bosses though. You just need to hit one of them, right?
I'm in a warlock. I really should be
they share a
maintaining
health
dots
pool.
on both bosses if they share
They
a health
share a
pool.
health pool. Yeah, we should all have dots on both if possible.
Also, I think the way the bear's fissure works is like he'll look at a player and do it. So you're gonna want to have melee or whoever's attacking the bear stacked on the opposite side from all the stationary casters, so that hopefully it looks towards a melee on the opposite side. They can move super quick and dodge it super easy.
It looks like rending slash is a cleave.
I don't think there's a cleave. I think it's all abilities that are happening, unless I'm wrong.
Well, I don't know why rending slash would hit anyone other than the tanks.
Well, tanks
if it
dead.
wasn't.
Who'd it hit?
I hit Swaj, Baratinka, Sully,
They were
Gimpal.
both dead at that point. I'm
Optimus.
looking at
What'd you call me?
Gimpal.
Like, I don't see any deaths before tank deaths that had, like, rending. Oh, no, that's you. That's not
These
yeah,
bushes
it's all
are floating.
enervates and shit. I mean, tanks die, then you're just done.
The rending slash does a lot of damage though. It's like 1,000 a second.
Are they getting hit with it just normally, or are they just getting hit with it?
I don't
Pretty much
see why
all of
they're
melee.
getting hit by that. I feel like it must be a cleave.
Yeah, all of melee was getting that, and it was becoming
So-
impossible to heal.
there's there's a debuff that you get in Kindle, and it stacks. So once you get like the second stack, it starts hurting a lot. And I think that's the debuff that you don't get it when you're on the bear, but you get it when you're on the dude.
The bear gets a different debuff.
Correct, and he stuns. So you have to be. I think melee has to swap targets so that you only get like one stack of Enkindle and don't get the second one, and then it'll be much easier on the.
But that is why we're bringing.
Well, in that case,
bosses in.
I can taunt swap on a single stack. If that'd be easier to prevent melee from getting melted by the dog.
Yeah, do one stack because it starts to ramp up.
It's just the rending slash I'm worried about.
But the thing I was talking about is pretend this like big tree stump is the bear. If I stand here and it targets me, then everybody behind me has to move. But if I stand here and it targets me, only I have to move. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah.
So you don't want to be like in between all the casters and the bear. Because melee, like because it's a fan out, if you're all the way back here, you have to move like this far to do it. But if you're at the boss, you just rotate around the boss and you're done.
What is the tank swap mechanic?
The Enkindles that you're talking about.
Okay.
So
would it
won't come up here while we're talking?
Like, would it be easier for the melee just to go to the other target, and then that way the tanks could swap on 2 or 3 stacks or whatever you guys were doing?
We could 3-tank this.
Triangle.
If you want to keep the bosses
Where were
stationary,
you,
you
Marsa?
could 3-tank it and have melee move.
Because I don't know what triggers the Enkindle if it's like AoE.
3 on worm.
I don't know if it's proximity for the Enkindle or if it's like when you attack it, you know?
Actually, I want group 4 and triangle right here. Group 4 and triangle.
But Tink is saying because it gets the bosses get pointed at each other during the boss
5 on
swap
triangle.
and melee's in there, melee's taking a shit ton of damage because they're trying to DPS. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure at least.
Hey, like the rending, I'm looking at the damage taken by each player. Rending slash was like 6k damage, and then Enkindle is like, you know, triple or quadruple that.
I think the human has.
Yeah, but that's spread out over time.
A cleave.
The cleave is like the big spike. That was what we were looking at for this last one. At least. 6k instant is a little bit different than like whatever over time.
I guess we're starting.
okay, it's that other boss. We going out, dealers.
Okay, swapping. Got the bear.
Talus, wherever you are, you're getting snaps.
Oh,
Cool, come for a swap.
See, I couldn't
shit
shot
in.
it.
We're gonna try the cheese strat.
Like cheese.
That fisher thing is so quick.
Yeah.
And I took like 20k from it, something like that, 18k. And I'm assuming because I have the debuff rolling.
The Jerb already kind of mentioned it, but no range should get stacks of either Innervate or Innervate or whatever the other one is.
Yeah, we aren't.
Enkindle.
We don't unless you get super close to the boss.
Yeah, Talus, were you standing next to the boss?
I was standing right on X.
You were getting one of the dots.
How
Yeah, you should be
far
able
do
to
we
see
have to
if you're
be to
getting a
make sure?
debuff. If you're getting a debuff and you're ranged, that means you're too close.
I would also like to know if I'm like close to being
15?
too close. Do you have a rough 15? You said?
I think it was like a 20-yard range. I don't know.
Okay.
That fissure's just brutal. It goes so quick, and if you're on the other dude, it's tough to tell. I mean,
Yeah, you were
tough for healers.
getting bear stacks. By the looks
I'm
of it.
assuming if you're a healer, you're like not looking at what the bear's gonna look at because it only does it every 20 seconds.
But yeah, we're busy looking at all the dots on the raid.
Yeah, we're fucking.
A couple of range for getting a few stacks.
This thing says
I got one
100
going too
yards.
close.
That can't be right though.
Yeah, I was definitely getting too close to one of them in the later part of that and didn't realize that's what was going on, but now I know.
I guess theoretically, this boss would be super easy if it was just 2 tanks, ranged, and healers.
Yeah,
okay,
pretty
so
much.
You still have to dodge the
melee,
panic though.
Yeah, but yeah, you'd basically want to tank as close together as possible and just swap real quick.
Yep. It's coming up the path, by the way.
Oh, so wait at the gate. Be careful, guys.
No, it's fine. You can like go in kind of left and just head towards like the dragon arena and go through the dragon arena. It seems like he's pretty avoidable.
Yeah, but he was as close to that tree.
Swapping in the middle seemed to avoid melee getting cleaved, at least I think.
I don't know. The fissures were so
Sure,
rough.
didn't
It's
even
like-
get hit.
Trying to focus on fissure shit. It's just like, Jesus Christ.
I think I
You
assumed
only get
it was
about,
the
like,
bear,
seconds.
and it's just not the bear. And now that I know it's not the bear, it's pretty easy to not get cleaved.
Yeah, I think it's only the human that cleaves
Yeah.
when he does rending strike or whatever it's called.
Yep.
And then outside of that,
Rending slashes from Alexi. Yes, not.
yeah,
Erdornal.
so it looks like only a few people got hit by rending slash that time rather than all melee.
I'm torn between just continuing trying it this way or doing a cheese strat because I don't even know if the cheese strat will work still.
Let's try one time.
So
Just maybe don't world buff. Try it. If it doesn't work.
Yeah.
World buffs
What's
are the cheese.
now we're gonna world buff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that one is you bring the bear inside the barracks right there, the little
That's what I
chapel,
call the
whatever.
barracks.
Yep.
Yeah. God damn it. So the tank
farm?
the tank has the bear in there, and then the tank is out while we're all just blowing up
Yeah, so
Alexi.
you can hit me with a line of sight heal. Easy. Okay. So I'm
So you-
pushing it out blind side.
You could do a thing where you 3 tank it, and so there's 2 tanks in the boss, tanks 1 and 2, and then tank 3 relieves tank 2, and then tank 2 relieves tank 1, and then tank 1 runs out. And that
Yeah.
would
What? How does this
thinking of
cheese
where
it?
the
How does this
dwarf-
cheese it, Merp?
Because it won't be it line of sights the whatever that boss does, which I think is enervate or
The green.
enkindle. I think
Enkindle's
it's
the
green
fire. Innervate is the green.
Human,
So then it does a green, and then it reduces or completely eliminates the actual green.
But
fire on the
melee is anybody close to Alexi is still gonna get the enkindle.
Stacks
Correct.
was the weapon, yeah. But
Okay.
Dispense blocks something.
It blocks their
Yes, the other
casted,
side of
their
it.
like AoE things, the swirlies on
Okay.
the ground. I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to avoid. And apparently, there's a cheese where casters can stand on the top of this roof, never move, and attack the bosses below.
In that case, maybe 3 tanks would be good because that way I wouldn't have to reposition on the swamp.
I think
I don't know if this one works, but
if we 3 tank, we never have to swap. It just makes melee run. But it seems like safer if the bosses are just playing it.
Correct. Careful, he's starting to walk back. He's a ways out, but he's coming.
Yeah,
this
let's get world buffs rolling.
So what's the strategy? Am I taking the bear in the house?
Yeah, we'll do the house one.
Okay, how are we boss swapping?
Yeah.
We will have is Cell. Are you tank yet or not yet? We may have to wait until the boss pats again.
Oh, you want me to swap the tank?
Yeah, everybody get away since the boss is coming back. So come back to triangle while we get this sorted.
Sheet.
So I'll pull the bear to the house, and then Nock pulls the dudes to the other place, and then whenever he's supposed to, I don't know when that is exactly, 2 stacks or 1 stack, whatever. Cylindra goes and taunts the bear. Then I go and taunt the dude, and then Nocturnal
and
goes.
it just kind of chills.
Yeah, Nocturnal will goes to the bear to be ready and waits for his stuff to drop off.
Yep.
Okay, so
And
now
good luck melee.
Now melee
so
needs
mine
to.
goes-
Now, what are the stack limits for melee? What are the stack
One.
limits for tanks?
I don't know about tanks, but for us melee, you literally can get one.
DBM seems to be going off at like 2 to 3 for us.
So you get the
as
second
high
and you
stack.
leave.
Yeah.
No. Oh, for tanks.
No,
for
melee.
tanks.
No, melee can
Melee
you get
should-
one, you go to the next boss, you go to the other boss. It's stupid. Like you can stay on, it lasts like 30 seconds. I think it recasts every like 10, 15, maybe 15. So you kind of
Well, then if it casts every 10 or 15, then you get out at 10 or 15. So you just range it. All melee run out at like 10 seconds. Wait
it
5
might
seconds,
be
run back.
it might be longer than that. It might be like 20, but still, yeah.
You have to mount up to make a jump if you want to go.
You get like
we're not jumping up there. So
you get like maybe you get like 10 or 15 seconds of DPSing with one stack, then you have to go.
Yeah, acute. So you'll be right here.
Yeah, I'll
When you
wait
do
for
it.
the aggro here, and then I'll grab bear and I'll jump run
Yep.
over here.
And then nocturnal, you're just gonna be right over here.
And you want the bear, so you want me to run in here,
I'm just
get the
taking
bear
it.
in here, and then
Yep.
turn around so I can be healed.
Exactly.
The bear's
Yep.
in here.
Exactly. That's it.
And
That
then
is
be
literally
able
what
to
the
attack.
cheat
And then
strat
we're
is.
having, and then we're like rotating.
Yep,
I
and then
assume
Cell
things-
will literally just be hanging out in ranged or whatever, and then once Nocturnal, once you have 2 stacks, then Cell's gonna come grab it from you. You're gonna go
And
grab
then
it
I go
from
grab the
Acute,
bear.
and then Acute is gonna come to Triangle. We're gonna make a little triangle, so everybody's gonna come
Okay,
over to
easy.
where Triangle's at and just loose stack. But you're not going to be in line where you can see the bear where I am currently jumping. You're not gonna be this
So-
far.
It'll be like the horseman fight then. Where the
Exactly.
one person sticks in the hole. Easy.
Yep.
Cool.
Where's the second boss gonna be? Sorry, I had to take
Where
my
where
off.
Nocturnal's at. Where Nocturnal's at.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna be here. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
going
just so
to
it's kind of close. So
where
this
the
will be
yeah.
cleaving
Hold on
one,
though.
so
Where are
that
the
is
caster?
The casters are where Triangle's at and all around here.
Okay, and that's enough range from.
Theoretically, guys, if the bear can't see you, he can't cast fissure on you.
Correct.
All right, here we go.
That's
Coming.
The working theory.
Yep. We're pulling.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that
Did
is.
you guys get cleaved?
No, they didn't
I
move.
thought I was in the in between space.
We'll keep trying this out, just seeing how it looks.
You need to see how the boss behaves.
I moved in between those circle things and I still got it.
Be careful if the bear can see. I don't know how this quite works. So I need him deeper.
So I need you closer to Triangle. Closer to Triangle. There you go.
I have 2 stacks.
I only have 1.
Okay,
go
Zell,
replace
go
that.
get Zell. You're gonna get Acute. Go to there.
Smosh, you have 2 stacks in your range. Your range.
And
your range.
he can't, he's out of line of sight.
Let's just swap bosses.
No, what I was saying is that you guys, the melee are not swapping bosses. So you guys are getting that stack every what, 10 seconds?
No, it's pretty long.
I've got a keep.
Yeah, keep in mind, when you're going up those stairs, you're lining the healers.
I've never seen this strat.
Well, we're not
Yeah,
getting
this-
fissured, so it's very good.
From the healer perspective, this is.
Carla, you shouldn't be over there.
My power needs to drop.
Was honestly.
Chalo, let me know. I'm gonna
I've got
focus.
2 stacks.
Okay, go grab them.
Alright, grab it.
Chalo, let me know when you get the stack.
I'm at 2 stacks. Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming. Got him.
I got the
Yep.
I got bears.
Waiting for Soldier to get the second stack.
About 2 stacks?
Okay, I'm running to Soldier.
I've got 2 stacks as well.
Alright, give me a second. I need to reset my pad died.
It starts doing a lot too. Yeah, that might be the issue.
Alright, coming. Tony?
I've got 3 stacks now. I need
Got it, got it.
Can you drag him out?
Having melee not do damage to the boss.
Having him here lets him.
Ermac, I'm gonna wait till. Oh.
Yeah,
I got the bear.
dodge too. But
I didn't see that.
I'm repositioning the bear.
I'm just curious if it'll go down the stairs.
Me, it's
Target
coming out
is
line of
not-
sight, I'm dead.
Yeah, you're line of sight. Yep.
I
So
got
what I
stunned out line of
this is
sight.
what I saw with melee. The tanking, everything was good. I'll ask the healers in a second, but I saw dual wield. He only ever had one stack at a time because I think when he had about 5 or 10 seconds left on his fire buff, he ran out for 20 seconds, waited 5 seconds, and then went back in. You never have to switch a boss like that. I never saw dual wield go over to the bear. He was always on skull. So that is what melee needs to do. So you're gonna get the stack, you're gonna get that fire debuff, right? We're only gonna have one. About 5 seconds left. You guys are all going to run away. We'll say 10, 15 yards. Just run to triangle or run to the healers because we're not getting it. Wait till it to fall off and then go back in. That way you'll always be able to be in that boss. I mean, yeah, you'll lose about 5 seconds every 30 seconds, but it's better than going to the other boss.
You
So
lose
we'll do
like
that.
20 seconds every.
Hey man, I'm only attacking one of these bosses. We're all taking something with this strat.
Yeah.
Run to
How
healers
often
100%
do those
of the time.
fire marks go out? Like when you get one, you can still stand in there for a little bit longer until
Right.
the second one's about to go out.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
like
we
I said,
know.
when you have 5-ish seconds left, we'll say 7 seconds left for melee only. This is melee only. When you have 5-7 seconds left on your debuff, your fire debuff, you're going to run away from boss. You're going to range it, wait for it to fall, so you don't get the next stack, and you're going to run back in and DPS.
I
for another
think it's
25
more
seconds.
frequent than that, but we don't know the exact time. yet.
Well, then we can see. Then we can see.
Yeah, yeah,
So
4 to 5 people on close players get it. Whenever it does go out. So if there's only 4 or 5 people on a boss, they're guaranteed to get it.
I got blown up by the thingy on the bear, so that was rough. I didn't react quick enough. I didn't see it.
I mean, I can stay in the first like part of the fight and then time the stacks and see when I get to.
Yeah.
Well, me, Teed, and Silent at least all died to one of those explosion things, and on my screen we all ran clear.
We were all out of it, so I don't know what to think about that.
Well, there's no reason why you should be able to be hit by it at ranged unless you're standing in the wrong spot, is the theory we're working with.
No, like the green circle thing happened, right? The green circles on the ground, and we all adjusted to the space in between, and then they went off, and the 3 of us died.
Can you show me
Guys,
where you
we were all in
standing
the same
happened?
area though. I don't get.
We were all like kind of right around.
You might have been
here
just
somewhere.
late on the move because there is
No,
a little bit of lag involved.
all 3 of us like at the same time experienced it this way. It was
also,
really weird.
yeah. Also, we pulled the boss and just the boss encounter, and it's only because the bear slow as fuck. The bear did not get into the barracks in time.
Okay.
That is the only reason it went out. Yeah, that's the only reason that went out.
It was weird because we avoided it. It just killed us.
Yeah.
Enkindle is cast every 16 seconds.
Also, cute. How difficult is it to dodge the move that killed you just then in the previous one? Because I saw it do the swirls in front of you. Is that difficult to dodge while keeping the bear in position?
If you're only thinking about it, it should be easy. I don't know what I was looking at cooldowns or something, and then it's tougher to tell when it's only on you because it won't change direction. Because it's easy to tell if it turns around. You're like, oh yeah, but it's pretty quick. But if you see it coming, you don't have to move that far at all. But he might move out of position, but he won't cast it twice in a row, so that's fine. You just drag it back in.
Yeah. It's just the stun also gets me. If I get stunned while I'm out line of sight, I'm dead.
Yeah. See, I don't know if the fence would be easier. If the fence is possible, if you can heal over the fence, but the bear can't do it through the fence, then it'd be super easy. But you might still
Hey,
get it.
Worm, can we get a repair bot?
I think the fence is LOS, so that's why you stand on the building, so healers can still hit things.
Yeah,
Is
it's
the
the thing
repair bot down?
what I see happening is me fucking up the bear again, but the bear just seems tough with that mechanic. Like, there's no way to do it without tanking it, so yeah, it's just tough. I even resisted like 7k of the 14k or 10k nature thing.
Repair, and then acute. Come on over to me so you can grab the boss easier. Yeah. Okay, guys, looks like we're gonna start in about 20 seconds. So, Tinka, if you said 16 seconds, then range, when you guys get to about like 19, 17 seconds left, go ahead, run
I'll
out.
get you Sal.
Yep, the first one will go out 16 seconds into combat. Next one will go out 32 seconds in.
Please run towards the stables so you don't range your healers.
I'm just gonna Earth
Can I get
Shock, not
Alpha?
Flame Shock.
Yeah, I got you, dude. I was just thinking Sully might want to do it, but it's on you.
Okay, we're pulling in about 7 seconds. No one is
5,
ever going to be closer to
4,
the barrack entrance
3,
than Triangle, by the
2,
way.
1.
Guys, we may be moving. Just be careful. Oh, that was good.
Can't hinder him, Mac.
Yeah, just good.
We're good. Yep.
Salt cell, move a little left, just in case. Thank you.
Oh, threat. Sorry.
You want to B-res?
Yeah, we'll be res.
I have 2 stacks.
Okay, cell going.
Like a bear.
I still haven't gotten a stack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out.
If you have under 10 seconds left on your debuff melee, just go back in.
Oh, that's
Okay, my stacks are falling off, so I'm gonna wait to relieve Selendor.
Cool.
I'm at 2 stacks.
I just got my first
Okay,
stack then.
I'm coming to pull Selendor.
Impo Boros Swash, 2 stacks.
There was like 13 seconds in between those casts, between the enkindles.
I've got 2 stacks in.
Alright, coming. Tony?
Cool.
Got 1 stack.
Do you need me on the bear or just out?
Just wait. 2 stacks.
Okay, move from that.
Fuck.
Got
You
1
just
stack.
move slightly. You just a little
I'm coming.
sidestep.
Got it.
It's all Tana as soon as you
River.
get to
2 stacks?
Chala.
Need to disperse.
How am I getting? I've got 2 stacks now.
I don't
Oh,
know. Yours.
fuck, I got hit by that.
You know,
Yeah, I got
Hit
hit by
by
that.
it in 4 minutes.
Shit, I've lost the buff.
We're not
Yeah.
doing damage.
Nah, we'll wipe it. We'll wipe it.
Yeah, I'll pull the bear into melee, or pull the bear over here and just everyone stack. There it is, coming out. There it is.
Green thing.
I thought I'd walked out of that, but no, I got
I
gonna
would
wipe it up.
just. It seems rough. You either like if you're at high health, you can run through the boss. If you're not, you might just have to like run over this, like jump over the stairs, straight up.
Yeah.
Something is a little bit wonky with those.
Okay, they were at what,
I mean,
70%?
Or things like I was literally standing on
With
top of one when
4
we were
minutes to go,
wiping and it didn't
3.5
even do
minutes to go.
anything.
3
on
minutes.
engage.
It's
It's a long fight.
That's a. Are we gonna make this even if we...
Ended after
No,
3
I think we need
minutes.
to have.
We're
dots
doing
and we
less
have to have on
damage
both
with this
bosses.
strat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be.
So what is this standing on top of the barn one? Because I haven't heard of that cheese. I only heard of the cheese we just tried.
I try to find it, find the video, and post it.
Like that last cheese is definitely safer, but we also do less damage, so
Yeah.
it's
Why are
gonna
you
be tight.
doing less damage?
Well, I'm doing less damage for one because I can only attack one boss, right? Like if
Well,
it's a shared health
yeah,
pool and
and
I
a
can
shared
dot
health
both of them, I do
Oh.
almost double damage.
You
But the
could.
melee can run back and forth better, like it affects different classes differently,
Yeah.
but overall we're losing damage.
Well, we were losing less damage than when we all died all the time, so that's slightly up.
Yeah.
You could.
No, I say
mean,
it's
Worm,
safer. That's what the trade-off is.
We have 2 bosses with a shared health pool. We're only damaging 1 boss. It's not
Worm, you
too
could
much.
100% peek the other boss, and it might work for you, but that won't work for everybody, so
Ooh.
it's not really a solution.
Yeah, that's dicey because like it's such a big area, right? If I bait one of those things on me, it might hit a lot of other people, right? Like, I don't know about that.
Another thing we could do while we're waiting for Pello to get that other cheese is that we go back to what we initially tried, where we had the 3 range groups, right? We had the 2
Yeah.
melee stacks, and we split up the melee. and then we do the same thing with the 3 tanks.
Yeah.
So no tank, none of those bosses are really moving, but the oh my god, what are they called? The melee can actually move. Yeah, the DPS can actually move.
Yeah, it's just what's gonna happen is.
But we're just gonna have more green stuff on the ground to watch your feet. Yeah.
Ideally, range just go on the roof and it doesn't hit them because they're on the roof, and that's how that works.
Yeah.
You have to pull the bosses a lot closer to that little area.
Oh, somebody's
not very far.
Somebody's a bit stupid. Does he go into the water? I bet the water's safe, right? Water's got to be safe. Oh, okay, we good, boys.
Fucking teleported, man. Wasn't even anywhere near
still
there.
here.
No, he's still chasing.
Oh, we
He's
fucked,
He
boys.
knows how to swim.
He can swim.
Oh, he
He can
teleported
swim.
me.
It's so over.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's killing them all.
Okay, so the lesson we learned
Good
there is that
job.
you, in fact, cannot strafe around him to the left. If you see him coming, just stand and wait. That's what we all learned.
Oh, fuck.
Boy. Probably won't be able to zone in because encounter in progress, by the way, guys.
Oh, no.
You guys need to log out when that shit happens.
I thought the water would.
I don't think we had time. He was pretty close to us already.
Oh.
Oh, I got fucked up and he was.
I'm logging
nowhere
out.
near me.
Let us know when you guys can enter the raid so we can log in.
Yeah, I logged out.
I don't even see where the boss is at.
Well, while that's going on, I'm taking my sleeping meds.
Encounter still in
Hey,
progress.
no hit Jerome.
I got teleported. Great.
I would log out if you guys are in combat inside.
It ended. It ended.
Okay.
Yeah, we can log in and zone it.
Hello, did you happen to find that?
Yeah, I
one at
posted it
all?
right chat.
You did. Okay, let's take a peek.
So I was on
Enemies on
YouTube
roof,
and it's
melee
a
on one side
thumbnail
of the
of them
fence,
standing on the roof.
bosses on the
That's
other side
funny.
of the fence with 2 tanks.
Is that not hit Jerome or Samonize?
No hit.
That I'm looking at.
That's Jerome.
Okay.
Damn, they have these guys pretty close. Are they like? They're like almost stacking the dudes. Like they're
They are
so
stacking.
close.
So it's just the tanks on that side of the fence.
Good day to you.
Dude, why is this video like up and down? I'm so confused. Am I stupid?
It's a YouTube short.
It's probably just more for phones, I suppose. So yeah, it's shorts. It's probably made a little bit more for phones.
How do you pause this? What the fuck is going on?
Old man,
Dude, I've never
YouTube
seen this
developers,
shit, bro. What is this?
You've never
How
seen
the
the
Chinese
YouTuber?
get the brain
No,
worms
dude.
inside, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Boss patrolling away.
I keep on
I
hitting the
do
play
hate
button. It's taking me to
Vertigo on
another
that
video.
Can we log in yet?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, you can log in.
You hit the play button that looks like a triangle.
Just
on
click in
its
the middle of
side.
the video. It'll stop if you're using it.
Oh,
And then
okay.
if you
How
pause
does
it-
an MP4 work?
We had TiVo and we liked it.
Hell yeah, I remember TiVo. That shit was great.
Oh god.
So
Repair
melee
bot.
is just here
Oh,
next
where's
to
that?
this.
Repair's about here.
Boss
Repair bot.
coming.
This thing?
Be careful.
Yes, Gimpo.
Yeah,
Yes.
easy.
We'd probably still get stacks. Tanks probably still get stacks. I don't necessarily know. It's just a short ass video, so I don't really know.
Is
Maybe we have
it-
to run 4
Yeah.
tanks and swap out. I don't know.
We'll do the 3 tanks.
Repair bot is up. Repair bot is up.
I don't know how close do you have to be to get. Does anyone know of stacks of both? Like,
I
believe
think
it's
the
like
fence prevents
15
that,
yards.
perhaps.
Oh,
maybe for us, but I just even mean for like tanks. Like if one tank was like here and it, like the bosses were butt to butt in like a V shape or whatever. So like one tank's here, one tank's here. Is that far enough, or do they have to be like real far?
I think
They
it's
don't
like
appear to
10,
be that
15 yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
The video
well,
I'm looking at, they're popping full world bus when they battle res people.
Yeah. Well, they're so cheap now that some people just bring their own personals. So if they die and then resurrect with their like twisting card, you can just pop your own wool buffs.
That's crazy.
I thought about
That's
doing
hilarious.
it.
How much is a full round now? Like 20 gold or something?
20? No. 20 rune cloth is 2 gold buffs.
So how much is a round then?
They're free if you do strat labs on it.
None of this is answering the question.
All right, let's buff up. Let's buff up. This is how we're gonna do it. I want all the ranged and all the casters to get on top of this building right now while we have time. We're going to pull in about a minute.
Melee, get on there and start using your bow.
Once you get on here, I want you to mount up. Then you're gonna run and jump.
Hold them down here.
That was easy.
Okay, so acute. Did you see where you had to tank them, acute and nocturnal?
Here, like really close to each other.
Yeah, you're gonna be like right on triangle. This is where you guys are tanking the bosses. Just so the melee can hit from the other side of the
fence.
The other side of the fence, yeah.
Yeah, so if y'all can get both bosses to put their butt here, right? And then you guys are like, one of you can be here and the other one can be here. Just make sure both bosses are stacked. Like,
am I gonna be out line of sight from the healers if I'm standing right?
Not if they're on the corner.
Don't go underneath the building. So somebody try to cast heals on.
Yeah, I'm healing.
Cell, you're gonna be down on the ground.
You're good. I don't think it even blocks.
Am I just
Nope, you're just gonna be behind the fence with the melee and see if you get stacks. But the boss is coming, so this is ready check for pull.
How are we doing tank swaps?
So you're in the wrong spot.
I don't know. I just saw this video. So
Well, if we have Cell can grab the boss.
I think.
Oh wait, are we standing like right next to each other?
He's telling us to stand right next to each other.
What's up, Doyle?
That's what it looks like.
The strat of this video I saw, the other boss was on this side. On this
boss is here.
5, 4, 3,
Oh.
2,
You
1.
guys are gonna be too far away. Ermac,
I don't know.
You can't attack.
I don't. Do not pull.
Closer to the fence, please.
Do not
I'm
pull.
trying to push him closer to the fence.
Melee still got
Okay,
it.
stacks.
Only
Ryan, I don't know. And I don't want to get double teamed.
You guys are going to get double teamed.
And that went through the fence.
So are the melee still getting stacks?
I have 2 stacks. I'll let melee die.
Hit him now. Yeah, I think I fucked.
I don't have any stacks right now.
We're just tanks are fucked. We're gonna get both teams. I don't understand how this is supposed to work.
I don't understand this one either.
I haven't actually gotten a. Oh, I just got my first inebriate there.
Oh, I got
I
stunned.
don't know why I'm not. Can you resist the demon?
Probably.
You can, yeah.
I'm gonna die eventually. This is not gonna work.
It only hits 5 targets max.
Well, then why don't the tanks just swap? If you get a stack, swap. Just leave the targets there, but swap target.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
No,
I don't know.
It's not gonna help anything because we're all getting stacked.
Fucking stun.
That being said, we do a lot more damage.
Yeah, but we're getting fucking destroyed.
Yeah, but we're getting stacks to the fence.
Yeah,
So how's it up
even
on
the
the
range is getting. We're getting stacked somehow.
We just barely did.
Just got stacks.
That was
at
our
the
first
end
stack.
Something
I
changed
died.
at the end that made us start getting stacks.
I died a while ago. I had a stack on me.
Probably too many melee were dead, so it goes out to 4 or 5.
This feels like a troll strat, to be honest.
If if the NPC's underneath, can it like still target right above from Z-axis?
It did.
Yes, it did. We should all be on the roof and pull them. I'm thinking, honestly. Because they still hit you, and you can hit them through the roof.
So, like, we can't just give the tanks fucking figure it out. Like, I don't know what that strat was, but that's not how any of this
No, I
works.
told you guys to try and be spread apart from the opposite boss, but again,
I
But
don't
then
think
when
we're
does
gonna
the
get
tanks?
far enough.
Like, how does
I
the
don't.
tanks?
Yeah, I don't think that. Well, essentially, you get one to take one, and then the other one grab the other. But I guess I don't.
You have to
This is
set
me,
up.
I don't know. I just
hold
tried
on.
something, and nobody else
Yeah,
tried anything
I think I
else,
know what
so-
he's saying. So he's saying the bosses are stacked on each other. The tanks, like they're kind of like butt to butt, you know, and then the tank are opposite. So they're facing away from each other, or the tanks are facing each other, right? But the bosses are facing away.
It's like impossible to get that boss to go up against the fence. I can't get him to do it. He just won't fucking move.
Which one, the human?
The human.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's those two cheese strats or the normal strat that we had in the beginning. And
Let's go back to the
where we
normal.
can split up the DPS.
We should just
the
get on the
melee
forums and
DPS.
do the Blizzard please nerf strat.
Yeah. And I did cleave some melee through the fence by mistake.
Personally, I like it the best the way we started in the groups, even if it means we have to learn to avoid the shit. It just felt best to do it that way. But
Because if they fix it, or when they fix it, or whatever, like
it cooks.
Yeah. I think
All
having
granted,
the
I love
bosses stay static and having the tanks, you know, you just do 3 tanks and then you can rotate through. And then that way melee can get a stack of one debuff, they go run to the other boss. You get a stack of that debuff, you go run back to the other boss.
That is what I'm saying with the first strat
Fair
that we attempted.
Yeah, boss is coming, by the way.
So we're gonna go back to the first strat that we attempted for like the first like 2 pulls, but we're going to have the 2 rogues and the feral stay
stealth.
with the
Salt.
left side the whole time. If that makes sense. Not the left side the whole time. You guys will start on the left side, and then the other 3 melee.
Oh,
God damn it!
I had said salt to stealth.
I'm in combat.
Should have been logged out.
Fuck.
Log out at this point.
Oh, res everybody.
This extra flight path has gotten me 2 times now. I'm so tilted.
Oh, it's so fucking over.
Yeah, that soundboard's about right.
Oh, yes, I logged out.
I had 2 seconds left and I got killed.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck! It teleported me up to the boss.
I think he's gonna be really happy.
All right, you guys can log back in if you hopped out.
He's gonna be so relaxed and happy, enthusiastic.
He's gonna hate this place so much.
He's gonna be like, "Why did I come back to these fucking idiots?"
I wouldn't be fucking laughing right now. And I was at my computer.
You just let it happen, huh, Salt?
I couldn't alt tab back fast enough.
The porn can wait, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Jeez.
Changing radio stations.
Radio? Oh my god.
What?
69.
That's a
69.
boomer for sure.
Yeah, you had to get up
Fuck
and turn the
you.
dial.
You don't listen to music on your fucking computer?
Yeah.
It's called Spotify, bro.
Yeah,
or
YouTube.
Oh,
YouTube.
sorry. I like some local shit every once in a while too. Fucking
Merp
crap.
can't
Some
figure out the
local
MP4,
shit?
so he sticks to the
What do you have
MP3.
against AM radio?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fucking black and white TV owner.
Where did you die, Nocturnal?
AM Radio is the original
The
podcast.
previous boss arena.
Sorry, your city doesn't have good night radio.
If you go back to the previous boss, I'm in the arena now.
So we're gonna try a 3 tank rotation ranged on roof.
No,
I
The
think
range-
honestly melee should be up there
going
too.
to do 3 tank
can hit 'em.
rotation. We're gonna do
Right.
3 tank rotation on
Careful
the
of the control
first,
behind us.
the first strat that we did. So once we get there and get set up, we'll say what's going like.
If
let's
being
tell
on
you
the
what's going on,
roof
but-
lets range never have to dodge the bear thing, then it'd be
Yeah.
worth it.
Shit on the ground.
I mean, we can do it. We can do the tank swap within range of
The building.
the roof. Like that's fine.
Yeah,
but,
easy.
Can we just do the regular swapping we were doing at like the first few pulls?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, cool. I'm cool to do that then.
Yeah. The bosses are going to stay still. There will be a third tank that will pick up the boss off of the person that needs to basically get off the debuff.
There's going to be 4 people. I may make it 5, but there's going to be 4 people that are with their tanks, right? So, Acute is obviously grabbing one of them first, right? And then Nocturnal will be on the other side, just like in the first, in the first strat we were doing. But we're gonna have Cell be the third tank to come in and basically help, right? So we're gonna have with Acute, we're gonna have the 2 rogues, Borotinka, and we'll go ahead and toss Kuros in there since you can move. So that's 5, right? So that is 5. We'll say that's on the human. The other 5 with Nocturnal will be will be Dual Wield Axe, Sully, Gimpo, and we'll go with Salt. So that's 2 groups of 5. So what's gonna happen is that your group of 5, you're gonna follow your tank. If
Which
that makes
tank was
sense.
mine again?
So you are your Kuros, you'd be with Ermac. So you're going to follow your tank. So Acute is going to get his 2 stacks. Cell's going to come in and help. Acute is going to go to relieve Nocturnal. Nocturnals and everyone with Acute is going to go with Acute. Nocturnal's going to dip and chill. Nocturnal's people are going to go dip and chill. And then we're just going to continue on like that. It's like a giant triangle, if that makes sense, with 5 people. Does that make sense?
It's a rotation. It's pretty much what's going to be.
I mean, worst comes to worst is we do exactly what Gimpo was saying earlier. The moment you get 1 stack, go to a new boss, go back, and take it slow as shit, and then eventually we just get there.
If we want to go slow, we do the house strat. That one's slow as shit and nobody really dies.
I feel.
Yeah, sorry. I guess I must have misinterpreted Pella. That's my bad. So yeah, no, that makes sense. But we could still split up the split. I mean, should we split up the melee or just have all 6 melee go together?
Doesn't really. So here's the thing. It doesn't matter. The melee can be on whatever boss they choose to be, as long as they're watching their own individual debuff.
Yeah.
And they only get 1. We don't have to be assigned tanks. We don't have to move as a group. Just
you don't
go.
have to tanks. Well, I was gonna say, I guess you do have to tanks.
Yeah, I think they should probably just move when they get a stack, because the tank doesn't necessarily get a stack when they do.
Right.
So like, Merp, come stand here.
We're gonna get in our positions once these guys move.
So
if we're doing triple tanks, then bosses don't even have to move. So
yeah, bosses won't move, but we still need the ranged to be in their positions.
Right. So if one boss is being tanked here, and then another boss is being tanked here, whatever the range. I'm not trying to get too close to the boss. Then literally you have your third tank that is sitting like in the middle right here. And then he goes, okay, you need to Ocute, I'm taking this. And then Ocute goes and takes the other guy.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
just like we were doing in the barrack strat, correct?
Yeah. So and then melee, I got 1 stack of something. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, I got 1 stack of this. The other one dropped off. I'm gonna go back over here. Literally the easiest strat in the world.
Yep.
If you have 2, then just time out yourself for a bit.
Yeah.
T, you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Just reloading.
Okay, so we're all gonna get set up right now. So everyone mounts up, come in.
Positions are the first time?
Oh, yes, first time. So Acute is gonna be where Triangle's at right here. Just like the first time. So Acute, come over on Triangle. Nocturnal, get over in your area.
Okay, so you guys going on the roof? Okay.
Okay. No, they're not. We're not going on the roof. We're not going on the roof.
I see everyone going on the roof. I'll be over here then. Yeah.
Okay. On Triangle, I want Group 4, which is Gerb. So James, Talus, Gerb, and Teed. On X. Over on Triangle, I want Group 5. So Merpster, Ween, I had Thunder, and Salt. On Triangle.
You had myself.
Nah, it's all good. Fuck it, YOLO.
And In order to get the rotation started, you should have like the first taunt, the tank swap for one side at one
And then
stack.
Wormlord over on triangle. No. Yeah, you'll be where you're at. Moon is where
Yeah,
you're
okay.
at. I just put group 5 over here to try to
Okay,
bait
okay.
it even further out. Yeah, so Cell, you're going to be grabbing. I think what it looks like is we're gonna go to acute and then acute to nocturnal, etc.
Yeah, it was the bear first.
Yeah.
The closer you are to the bear, the shorter you have to move to dodge the ground thing.
Decom.
Gonna do a ready check for pull.
What's
You
the
guys are
bear
closer
ground
than
thing
the
called?
tank or to the boss just so far.
Fissure?
Fissure. Thunder.
Okay, we're good. So group 5, just back up a bit. We're gonna go back to that spot once they pull. Ween, watch out. All right, on tanks. Group 5, we're gonna go right back there once they pull. Okay, group 5, let's go right back.
Fissure, 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 fissure. Careful, take.
And the warlocks hit both.
Got it. Fissure, fissure, other boss, other boss. Yeah, I can take the fire.
My stack's about to drop off. Yeah, it just dropped.
Okay, but I might take yours so you can take some.
Yeah, cool. That works.
If my stack's done. I'm just gonna take cells though. I'm at 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Fissures, fissures, fissures.
Waiting for 2 stacks cell.
I've got 2 stacks.
Oh, I got a stack.
I'm coming for yours.
Nocturnal, take mine. Popping cooldowns.
Run now. Just gonna lose.
But wait till I get a second stack.
Yeah.
Fissure, 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 fissure.
Jesus.
1 second fire.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm coming to take some solvers.
Nice, they get it.
Alright. Getting out. 2 stacks of fire now. Fire, watch out, guys.
Fucking hell.
Going over the Avon on turn. Yep.
I've got 2 stacks.
I got 2 stacks.
I might be undead, yeah.
Fissure, fissure, fissure.
I think we just lost too many on that fire.
Yeah, we did.
So do I stay away from the bear to get away from the inner base stack?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Don't be too close to the bosses.
They're each giving one of the 2 kinds.
Green is bear, red is well, green is bear and the fire is the human. So
Yeah, I got too close to the human. The dot killed me.
That fucking sucks.
This is a rough one, but I kind of like that. I'm glad we get some like proper prog in this game.
We're gonna have to summon.
we would have been alright, except I think like 6 or so people got hit by the flame pillar things. Because that was huge.
I guess James died, and we can't really afford to lose healers.
Yeah.
I think.
No,
James'
definitely
Stumble
not.
died. So I think we were 3 healing for most of that.
It sucks.
Also, the healers don't have a Shadow Priest tonight.
That also sucks.
Didn't have it last night. We were chilling. It is tough, but we got it.
Yeah,
We'll just continue that way because that's like the furthest that we have gotten. So, Swaj, are you saying that you didn't switch bosses with 1 stack?
Started that way, but then I had a stack of each. So I'm
I
like,
think we need to summon Tinka.
Yeah, we
I
can't
think
really.
Tinka needs to hearth and repair.
Nah, I got one to drop one.
No, the
I
repair bot
dropped
went
it.
down.
There was a
Thank you.
bot.
You bought.
I brought consumable bots in case we used up our reusable bot.
Yeah.
Because we. I mean, we can. Can we swap at 1? I feel like we get them.
You get them too fast if you swap immediately at 1.
Yeah.
That's too risky.
I feel like we have to swap at 2.
Yeah.
The tanks. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, the tanks.
Wait. What
not
if we
the,
put?
melee.
What if What if I went and I got all my fire resist gear and got to 300 fire resist?
Well, but you'd lose all your fucking
No, I'd stay on the
defense.
Okay. Okay, but I'd stay. Okay, so you'd have somebody else pull the bear or pull the dude, get up to super high threat. I'd taunt off. I'd have a shit ton of fire resist. How much of his damage is fire resist?
Chat with the boss.
It's just the
Like,
enkindle.
I would never drop stacks. I mean, I would always drop stacks. Yeah, maybe
You
we
probably
should-
wouldn't even get stacks because you
I
resist
wouldn't-
it.
Yeah, I just resist all the stacks.
Is there
That,
is there an enrage timer on this?
yes.
Yes, there is. But we haven't been
Otherwise,
that close to it
keep
yet.
doing. Otherwise, we'd keep doing that strat where he's in the building. But that one, I don't think we had enough DPS to pull that off.
So
We were
saying
going
we-
20%
we
every minute on that one.
Send you back and get all of your molten cork here.
Could I make a suggestion? Or
What's up? What's up?
We combine the strats. So Rain, all sit on the roof.
Yeah.
Attack the bear. And then all the melee attack the human on the other side.
Yeah, when you're on the roof, you don't have to bother with the green shit on the ground mechanic.
You
Yeah,
just
it's
got
fine.
the less chance of losing range, DPS, and healers.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe
so
healers
I'm
definitely
down-
go up there.
I'm down for that, so range and healers can go on the roof. But where are we going to be tanking the bosses?
Close to the roof.
Just the bear
Yeah,
just
just
needs to be
not-
closer to the roof. The other boss just needs to be further away.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they
You
never get
tank-
stacks, so they can just bear the whole time.
You tank the bear right where Ermac is standing, and then
Maybe
you.
Oh, maybe
and
on
then
that
you,
dirt patch. That dirt patch out there.
And then you
Oh, yeah,
tank.
I see it.
Okay, so dirt patch
And
is
then-
bear.
Roughly.
Then do you want me to just tank the other boss at like the edge of the fence?
Kind of the road-ish.
The road?
Like
Yeah.
a light source.
Because I just don't want to be too far away for the healers.
I mean, why don't you tank him right here where we're standing?
Hold up. We want both bosses to be close enough for locks to dot, though.
For locks to dot both, but
Right.
other than that, it
Yeah,
doesn't
if
matter.
locks are on the roof, they can reach both easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you split the building
Let's
front
get
and back.
bust out.
I'll do that.
So bear is going to be where triangles jump in. Is that what we're saying?
That'll be fine. Yeah,
That
that'll be-
seems fine.
And then
Okay.
just have, and then
So
just
Cube,
have
come back over here.
Nocturnal tank the human right here.
There you go.
And
That'd
then
be perfect.
Nocturnal, you're going to come stand right over here.
I don't think the melee necessarily have to switch either, because you're gonna get one stack or the other no matter what.
Yeah, I was gonna make like a
Turning.
timer. I was
There's
gonna
no
make a
way I'm gonna be
timer
able to
like
buff all these
just
people
when you
in
get a
time.
stack, it counts like 10 seconds and then you have to move or whatever, and that might be enough time.
Swatch, can you
I don't know that.
describe what the fence functionally does?
It blocks the bear. The bear doesn't put down the green shit on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, he only puts that down when he has line of sight.
Fence
Oh, it's
beats
Louis.
bears.
So
if
he
the
needs.
bear, if the bear's like here,
I think I'll be fine with
can you
innervates.
melee it, or did it
I
have
mean,
to be jammed in somewhere?
Evo.
Well, it doesn't matter. We can go around the fence.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Did I get
right?
the food buff? I did not.
Then you guys still do your tank swap just around.
So
the
I could
fence.
tank the bear like here, next to the fence.
Yeah,
As long
that's
as
what
he's
it's
not
looking like.
At me.
Yeah, just tank him where he's facing right into
Bear
the
would
fence.
be the bear would
There
be
you go.
here.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay,
perfect.
yeah.
Okay, I can
How
put the
about-
bear
but-
here, and the other dude can go like here or something.
Yeah, somewhere in there, maybe a little closer.
Yeah.
Like here though.
Right
Well, yeah,
there.
I think if the guy's there and I'm here trying to attack the bear, I'm still getting his stacks, so that's probably not. I'm guessing that's not far enough away. But I don't know.
Is it that much of a range?
I don't know. I don't know.
Could move him
That's a-
here.
It feels
Well,
like
let's just play with the placement while the boss is coming in. Looks like.
Is there a reason why we're moving the bear somewhere? Where's the
Boss
bear
wants
going now?
the fence.
Where's T'Challa?
No, I just
No,
want
go to the dev
separation
patch.
of the fence.
Go to
is
the dev
separating
patch
the
of the
two
bear.
bosses. I don't care
Yeah.
where the bear is or the human.
And I will go here
Oh.
with the human.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
The boss is coming.
We
so-
doing
Incoming.
this?
Okay.
Let's get it.
We
go.
attacking Skull first.
You should pull. Yeah, hopefully that's.
Sorry, I can't fuck the melee that I
Get
missed.
get every get your. We want the fence in between the other boss. That's what we want.
Oh, okay. So if I.
Because it won't go through the fence allegedly.
Yeah, he won't. The line of sight will
Okay.
affect.
So while they're
He can still see you guys. Be careful.
Yeah, keep going.
while their DPS
Back
hit,
up.
it's going to melee. It's going to melee.
See how the fence line? It was right on the fence line.
Yeah. I have two stacks. Two stacks.
coming. On it.
I've got 1 stack.
I'm gonna
James
wait.
is 2 stacks. Kyrus is 1 stack.
I think it's all the melee soaking my 2nd stack for me.
Careful, Q, you're ranging.
Fuck, I took a fire stone.
Yep, I think I'm too close to each other.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna Selendor when you get another stack. I'm gonna go
Innervator GG.
I've got 2 stacks.
Selendor, I'm taunting. Selendor, I'm taunting. Go take his.
Alright.
Oh shit. So go back.
Reincarnated.
Got it. Oop. I got the bat. Dragging it back.
There's lots of melee.
I see what's going on. This is gonna have to be exactly like Gurtog was in Black Temple. Pretty much. I see what's going on. Yeah.
What's going on?
So we need 4 stacks of 5, and the 5 rotate at all times.
2 stacks.
Yeah, about 2.
And it's in relation to the bear?
Taking
The
poison.
bet we go from bear, we get the stack, and then we go to next boss, get the stack. It's like a square, and you go out, right, up, left, back, right, up, left.
Yeah, you
back,
need
right.
enough people to soak it.
Yeah, because it's 5 going out, so it'll be 4 groups of 5 doing that. We'll make it probably 4 groups of 6.
But the LOS tech is really good on the mechanics. That's
Yeah,
so
the fence is quite useful for avoiding the bear.
Yeah, but like I was standing super far away and I was getting the debuff. And then I died and it was my fault because I didn't move because of the
You
thing.
do still seem to get some innervates up on the roof.
It's because it's like the 5 closest people. So
Yeah.
if there's not 5 people,
Yeah,
one of the
so
ranged is gonna get it.
it's going to be a square, kind of like what we're doing. If you haven't done Gurtog Blood Boil and Black Temple, then you won't really know what I'm talking about. If you have done it, you'll know what I'm trying to say when you need to have a group go in, go out, another group go in, go out, go in, go out. But this time, instead of 1 boss, it's now 2 bosses that we have to do it. So it's a square that we'll go
Hey, who
through,
wants
in a
some
sense.
buoy?
He said he's getting to Light's Hope, I believe?
I'm inside the raid.
Oh, okay. Flight of Prison.
Were you?
And then
I'm at
just
prison.
run-
I'm with
yeah.
everybody.
Okay, okay.
We killed the dragon and we're figuring this one.
Working on new boss. Okay.
Yeah, so this one is going to be a lot more mechanic heavy, but I truthfully think that we are doing this wrong because nobody should ever get more than 1 stack of the debuff this way. I think something's like very, very wrong with what we were doing based on everything that I've read. So I'll set up the groups, and I'm sorry, healers, but the raid frames are gonna look maybe a little bit shitty for now. But I'll try to make them easy. So once we get there, I'll kind of explain more in depth. But high level is we have 4 groups of 6 moving together at once. So there will be times where melee, you are not doing anything. And that's okay.
No, melee could be max range, and the ones that are gonna take the stack get closer, right on the hitbox or right in the middle.
But it's 5.
So what was happening when we had him in the house? Was it because he couldn't line of sight and hit people? Because not that many people were getting the nature thing, right?
He
It's just-
didn't. When you had his butt in there, yeah, he would only target you with the grounding bow.
So this way is essentially what we did in the barracks, but now we're able to attack both. Because there will be times, no matter what strat we're going to do, there will be times when the melee is literally going to be sitting on their ass. That sucks. But that is how we're going to have to progress on this. So what I mean by that is I want, Ermac, can you come over to me real quick to triangle? And just stay right here. And then, Worm, can you come over to me right here?
Wait, there's a flight point up there.
And then Cell, can you come over to where I'm at? Okay, then I'm on triangle. So once everybody's here, it looks like everybody's here. Okay, so Star and Moon are the bosses. Star and Moon are the bosses, right? So we're going to have 4 groups just like this. So just like we had Star and Moon, whatever. So we're going to have group 1 with Star, right? So when group 1 gets Their buff, they are going to move to Moon. Triangle's going to move in. Diamond's going to move over to where Triangle was. Diamond, move over to where Triangle was. And then the Moon group is going to move where Diamond was. Does that make sense? You are all going to move in a square all at once you get the 1 stack. That is so we will never, ever, ever, maybe except for tanks, we'll never, ever get more than 1 stack of each at a time. Does that make sense?
So then in that case, is it going to be melee range to melee range, so we don't end up having both melee just standing out doing no damage?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have, so there's 6 melee, and we'll have 4 groups, so there will be at least 1 melee in each group. But there, like I said, there will be times where the melee is just going to be sitting on their ass. You could do throwing weapons or some shit, I don't know. But if what this boss is making sense with the mechanics, this is how it's technically supposed to be done. We can take a peek at it and see what it looks like, but that is essentially how it goes.
At this, I mean, are you thinking this distance? Because
No. This is just I don't want to get too close to the boss. Okay, I just made it. Yeah. So we'll still do our distances like we have been doing with the bosses, where we're out in the street right over here, where Acute's on one side of the street and then Nocturnal's on the other side of the street.
Let's let him do one more pad and then just go out in the street and talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But so group 1 is I'm gonna adjust the groups. So I'm so sorry, healers, but bear with me. Give me 1 sec. And then tanks, these groups don't apply to you, by the way, just so you know. Okay, so group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Any questions on that? Jeff, this is like a Gurtok Blood Boil in BT.
Which one is that?
The one where different groups had to get close and other groups had to get far.
Black Temple.
Okay, I mean, I did the fight. I'm just trying to remember.
Yeah.
It's the blood boil.
Where you rotated in and out of the water as groups.
Let's get our buffs out right now and get to the center. While we're here, let's get our buffs going. Then we're going to walk to the center.
So just follow my group.
Is group 1 on Ermac or group 1 on Nocturnal?
I'll show you. Everyone, we should get buffs rolling. Roll buffs. Everyone come out. So Acute and Nocturnal get to your normal places. Out here in the street. Out here in the street.
Yep.
Okay, let's get group 4, which is X. I want you on Triangle right now. So group 4 on X. Group 3 on Moon. I want group 2 on Nocturnal. Jesus Christ. And then group 1 will be and then group 1 will be on Acute over here. So you see how that's kind of a square. So we're all going to be moving left. So as we're looking at it, so group 1 will move back. When that happens, then group 2 will move back to here. Group 3 will continue moving over, and group 4 will move up. So once we get 1 stack, the 5 should get it, and we should be moving. Yeah, everything looks pretty solid. And then during this whole time, we're still going to be doing a 3-tank strat.
Easy.
Yeah, so everyone rotates, right? Not just the people that got hit. The idea
Correct.
is that once
Every
you're in a
single
group,
person,
you're always in this group the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is this enough space, you think? Tonight?
It was. It was because we have 4 to 5 people in here. You know.
So when we say rotate, like I'm over with Ermac right now, I go to where you're standing.
Wait, no, that's a 5 point.
No, Ermac should be on Triangle right now. Everyone should be in their groups.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I go to square.
What's this guy doing?
Yes.
He's coming. So if we're gonna keep talking, we gotta move.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Look, okay, well, just follow your
group when you rotate.
Counterclockwise.
Ignore star and square.
We move in a square.
I will call to the rotate. We're moving in a square. As we're looking at boss, left, back, right, forward. Let's get it popping.
Remember, there's no fence in the way. You will have to dodge.
I don't know what I'm
Going
doing.
out on X.
All right, middle again.
That's wipe.
Yeah, okay, that time I was in the middle, and like...
Yeah, same here.
You want to get out of that circle.
Okay, everyone move. Everyone move. Everyone move. Group 1, let's go. Group 2, yep. You see that? You see how everyone's moving in one little area. We'll just continue on this way. We'll get the next stack.
I don't know how I do this.
I've got 2 stacks of...
We're not going to use a V-Res, we're just going to play with this a little bit just to get used to the movement.
Meet me in the middle and we'll taunt swap.
Okay. Done.
Yeah, stacks.
Okay, stack, on move.
I know, I didn't do that.
So does that, I know that was very hectic and close, but does that make sense now with that moving?
No, not even remote, not at all. Like,
okay.
I think you're confusing it way more. This is fucking crazy.
Okay, well, focus up, because all you have to do is literally, when a stat goes out, you move forward. We can do a practice dance, yes. All we're doing as a group, we're moving from one spot to another, and we're continuing that like a square.
Merp, do we need
Yes,
two
the
groups out,
concept
or
is
can
not
it be
the
a
problem.
triangle?
Say that again, Worm?
Do we need 2 groups out at one time, or can it be a triangle? Because that would give the melee more uptime.
So 3 groups instead of 4?
Don't they
yeah,
just need to have like one
sense,
pulse
yeah.
away, and
Yeah,
then they
that
can
makes
go
way
back into
more
where they
sense.
started?
That's why I'm a little
I don't think we
confused.
need to,
we could do
we don't need to move
7.
around as much like this. I think we just need to go in and out.
Okay, so 3 groups.
I think cycling is a good idea, but I don't think we need a 4 cycle. I think a 3 cycle is enough, right?
Yeah, three
cycles
circle would
should be
make sense, yeah. As long as that gives us time. So that would be 3 groups of 7. So we'll do that.
What can I do for you?
And the melee are
Okay,
only
so-
sitting a third of the time instead of half the time.
Yeah, so green, now that it's not a square, it's a triangle. Do you
Right,
understand what I'm saying when you go
it's
from
not the
point to point to
like
point?
I'm not stupid. The
So
concept.
the idea is that
wasn't
there's like
the
one
same.
of 3 groups that you're with.
And
You're on the
where they
boss
were
that puts
going.
out
Hold on,
debuff
worm, chill. He was talking.
What are you saying, Green?
The way that you had the group set up, because like I went to Nocturnal, it was group 1, but I noticed like, so like the groups are in now. These are supposed to be our actual groups for when we rotate, right?
Yeah.
But like there was people in group 1 and all in different areas.
some people weren't
I'm
moving.
confused.
Yeah, a lot of
First
people
floor.
weren't listening. You were listening, a lot of other people weren't. That's why, like, I have no idea what the fuck's going on because they weren't listening. But now that we have a triangle, it'll be a lot easier to go about it. So yeah, Worm. So yeah, we'll do a triangle. We'll attempt that. I'm gonna ready check to make sure everyone's listening. I'll go over it again. We'll practice the dance, and we'll do it. We'll get loot.
I don't get it.
Are we doing 3 groups?
Yeah, we're gonna do 3. We're gonna do 3.
We're gonna have a 3-way.
Yes.
And it's counterclockwise.
Yes.
Counterclockwise, yes.
Remember, guys.
Remember, Cell likes to be the middle.
This is adding the mechanic. We have to dodge that multiple people died right last because we're not using groups. You gotta always
Watch
be paying
them
attention to the bear.
Yep. Okay, let's get war buffs going and full buffs. Acute, can you come to triangle?
Eating.
Okay.
I think the water canceled the food. I don't understand.
Come all the way on triangle. Come on me, brother. And then Nocturnal, come over here. It's triangle.
Ermac,
back.
Go back.
You won't.
He's making the
stay
groups.
put. He's showing us where to go. Come stack
Okay,
on swamp.
okay, acute. Come, yeah, come right here. Nocturnal, come over here and just stick right here. Don't move. And I'll be right here. Okay, I want group 1 to go onto acute right now on star. Group 1, as in raid frame group 1, go over there. I want group 2.
Williams, Swaj, Nathan, Nocturnal,
Yep.
Bo.
I want group 2 to go to Nocturnal. I want group 3 to go to Triangle. So that leaves a few other people. So we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. So I'm not gonna say this again. These are gonna be the other 2 people in every single group. Dual Wield and Talus, you're in group 1. Can you go there now? Group 1, which is acute.
Dual Wield.
Yep.
Star.
Ween,
Yeah.
Ween and
he's the
sorry,
shape.
Ween and Kuros, you're gonna go over to square. Ween and Kuros, and then Teed and Teed, you're gonna be on triangle. Yeah. Cell, you just do whatever since you're
He's
gonna
on
be tank
triangle.
swapping. Yeah.
So that works.
Okay, so what's happening is now we have 3 groups. So don't worry now about star and don't worry now about square. What you're going to be focusing on is, I'll change it up. Is going to be moon, which is group 3. He's back there over there, but he'll come in. So moon, group 3. We have triangle, which is group 2. Well, I mean, I'm right here right now, right? But triangle will be group 2. And then we have X, which is group 1. So you'll be following X, triangle, and moon. Okay, so now when the stacks go out on everybody, we're gonna move counterclockwise. So we're gonna practice this dance. When we have a stack, I'm gonna say, all right, everyone, we have a stack. Let's move. So everyone, we're gonna move to the next spot. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 1. You see that? Except the tanks, obviously. Except the tanks. So then we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till the next stack goes out, and I'll say, hey, next stack is out. Let's move. And that's all we're doing. So now we have 7. Now we're taking out just 1 extra step, so it's just in, out, in, out. Unfortunately, yeah, there will be times where those 2 or 3 melee may not be able to do anything, but I feel like this is just the best way to spread out the stacks. Does anyone have any questions on that?
Sounds good.
Does anybody not understand?
What
Anybody
about the
not
tanks?
understand?
What's the tank situation?
So the tank situation is going to be what we've been doing, where Selendor is going to come in, etc., because now we have so many people that it doesn't really matter. Does that make sense?
Their actual like dot things should stay pretty localized if we're actually sticking with the triangle.
We
That's
may
right.
do this and still figure out a way to use the fence.
We got 10 minutes. We probably do 2 pulls.
Yeah,
We only need one.
let's move over to where we're going to be at.
Because if
So
like
acute-
I take it here and the fence is in the way, that means it can't ever hit the other 2 groups with the thing, which would be really good.
Okay, so tank it there. So acute's going to be right here. Okay, tanking. Nocturnal, just so we have the fence come into play, let's come over like right here. Yeah, come over right there. And then triangle, or sorry, not triangle, which will be moon, group 3. You guys are going to stay back here.
Well,
Is this cart line of sight an issue? Or is
Say that
it
again?
like shield?
No, there's no LOS issues
Okay.
with the building or anything like that.
Like you could
Yeah,
heal
that's
through
fine.
I can
that
heal you,
cart?
Gimpo, and you're behind it.
Yeah. It's not. It's only an LOS for the ability, which is excellent.
Yeah, there's no LOS issues here with the
The only
fence
thing I
angle.
changed, so group 1 is the X, which is Swaj's group, plus the 2 that I said. Group 2, which is Borotinka, you're going to be on Nocturnal right now, so Borotinka, head over there. You're going to be Moon, and I just switched that Borotinka so you could start on melee. And then group 3 is Triangle, which is, it looks like it's all going to be melee. So when you get a stack, because sometimes we may not be able to see if we have a stack, right? Because only 5 go out. Someone please call if there's a bear stack, and then we'll move. I only want the bear side to call, okay? So I want Swaj, Borotinka, Merpster, if we can call, and if we don't have a stack, someone else that is in their call. But it'll only ever be the bear side that calls, okay?
Okay.
Which is the
Okay,
nature one, right?
Nature, correct. Boss is coming in. Let's give this a try. So the fence is going to block the apertures, right? Okay.
At least
but
from
you
the
just
one, well,
have to
maybe
block
both
it if you go
groups.
on the other side.
Yeah, that actually might be both groups. Never mind.
Like
It'll
if
block
you're
it for everybody.
ranged and you're on the bear right now, be on the other side of the fence.
Okay. Let's get it going.
It's going out.
Holy.
He's gonna have to be tanked farther right, so triangle would have to a little bit too.
That was just he did it.
That's bullshit.
I've got to innervate. We need to switch, right?
Swap, everyone swap. That's where you need to be.
got 2 stacks.
It went out again.
It went out again already.
Okay, everyone switch.
I think there's just not enough people in range or something.
Got 2 stacks.
It went out.
Yep, everyone switch.
I got a stack, even though
Well, yeah, just because we had a lot of people die at the beginning.
Yeah, I think it was the amount
What
of
did
people
the 3 initial people die from?
They got bears thing.
It's the bear's huge mechanic that does the huge AoE that the fence blocks.
So,
Yeah.
I'm honestly shocked it didn't hit me.
We just need to wait to pull him until he gets closer to the fence.
Yeah, the best thing you could probably do is have the group that's with me initially wait more out of line of sight until we're in position and then run out.
Yeah. We also
The
don't
hay
need to
cart
be.
wasn't-
Sorry, we also don't need to be that far nocturnal. We could be a little bit closer.
Sorry, I was
to
getting
the
driven
fence.
further away because of the green circle on the floor. I wasn't.
Oh,
trying to move
okay,
that far
okay,
out.
okay. I see what you're saying.
You can like cast
it's
spells or
just-
whatever through the cart, but I couldn't like
and the fence.
target through the cart. There were times where I was having difficulty just like switching back to the bear, even though if I could get it, I could cast on it.
Tab would probably work.
You could
tab was not
you can
going.
make one of the targets a focus target, and then you can.
No, there's no focus in this version.
Yeah, there's no focus in
Is
classic.
there not? Oh fuck.
No, there's not.
That was a TBC thing.
Yep.
So when I jumped over the fence to engage the bear, all of his little things were right behind him. So I'm thinking
Levitate makes you immune to it?
Everyone should probably be on the opposite side of the fence of the bear.
You want to try to attack through the fence, yes.
Fucking you suck.
That would be the best case scenario if you can.
Oh yeah, if you can do that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just needs to get it a little. I mean, he has more time, but he just needs to get a little bit closer to the fence. So
I
that
just
they
didn't
can
realize
swing
they'd
from
be
the
all
other side.
concentrated right there in one little pile.
Yeah, that's what I did too as well at the end.
And the only reason we did have that bear fire go out was because the bear just wasn't in the spot.
Yeah, the
You
initial
just did
one.
it.
Enough. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
otherwise
it's
would've
also
been
because he chose to do it right fucking away. There's
Right,
like a,
right at the start.
it's a
Yeah, but
chance.
if-
He doesn't always do it right away.
If we have everyone stay back behind the fence and wait till the bear gets closer to the fence before pulling him, then
Then it
we
won't
can
matter.
avoid it.
I don't think we'd ever go on the other side.
Watch out for boss. He's petting.
Kind of liked the smaller groups like we first started out with, because it's easier for me to just throw hots on those groups and then they're all covered. Whereas, yeah, like when it's all spread out.
Well, we don't have to. That's what I was like telling nocturnals. We don't have to be that far away per se. Not like 25 yards. It could be more like 15, 20 yards.
The boss just like it seems so overtuned. Like that ability, we have to cheese it. Like we're just fucked if we don't. It seems so busted.
Do you think we could tank bosses on each corner, like bear here, and then
I think that we
the
do what we
humanoid
said
here,
we're already
and
gonna
then
do,
attack
but we
from the other
just
side of the
position
fence?
it properly this time.
We're just
We do
we're
it
just gonna
right
we're just gonna position it.
I'm gonna put
properly
the
this time.
bear
Let's
on
get
the
buffs going.
fence so you can melee through the fence.
Yes, I think that will solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, range do not go on the other side of the fence.
Well, of course not.
Yeah, the only people that should be on the same side as the fence as the boss are the tank that's currently tanking it and the tank that's going to taunt it off.
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, don't be on the fence. Don't be a swing stable. Come on.
But I'm always on the fence.
Nocturnally here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to mark the wild because I went through all my reagents.
Say that again?
You're gonna need to mark the wild. I have no more reagents.
He's fresh out.
I had 2.5 stacks.
Well, I
Okay,
started with
also,
3
I'm gonna
stacks
do the
tonight,
poll.
and I'm down to a stack and a half.
I gave Kuros mine. I don't have a good mark, so you
I got
guys
a stuff.
cast them.
I'm gonna do the initial pull and then you take the dude off. That's what we're gonna do.
You want me to taunt him right away?
No, I mean Nocturnal's gonna split.
Let's go move up into the position he's walking.
And then Nocturnal's gonna split it.
Pump consumes for last fight, please.
It's more important that Bear's in the right position right away. I'm gonna pull him to like here or something. I'll be like.
Okay, so Nocturnal, you'll be like here, if that makes sense. We don't need to be super far.
Yeah.
And then everyone else, we're gonna stay right back here for now. Everybody else, even the melee, even group 1 and group 2. So like Jeff and Sully.
Oh, we're not on him. Okay.
No, you will
For
be.
now.
You will be,
For the
but
start,
not
I
for
mean?
full. Yeah, we're gonna wait until it gets
Okay.
positioned. And we just need Cell over here.
I was gonna be on the other
Great
side of the
check.
fence, right? For the bear?
Yeah, we are on the other side of the fence. No.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to be on our
Over
side.
here, Cell.
Oh, alright.
Everyone pop
Other
your
side of the
hand.
fence of acute.
Yes. There you go.
Wait,
So
you-
this is
my
where group
group-
3 is, right?
Correct.
My group
And
has
then-
to be has to be close enough to get the debuff, though, right?
Yeah, but we're just staying back here for the initial pull.
Yeah.
Everyone will come up. So it looks like we got about 20 seconds.
Just
Last pull.
whatever
Let's just
group's
take a peek
gonna
at this.
be on bear first, just go right up to the fence.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we're gonna start in about 10 seconds. So acute, wait for them to get as close as possible.
Good luck. We
About
got this.
5 seconds. Yep, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Everyone should be in their proper groups.
It just went out.
Okay, everyone switch. Everyone swap groups.
Just went out.
Got 2 stacks.
Okay, everyone switch. Everyone switch.
Stunned. I'm stunned. Sorry, moving back.
We stay on that side of the fence. Okay.
Just went out.
If I can't hit him.
Okay, everyone switch.
Got a fire stack.
Cool.
Let's get Ween up.
My stacks have almost dropped.
Got 1 stack still. I'm at 2
Cool.
stack.
Bear thing just.
Got the
Okay,
bear.
let's move. Everyone move.
Coming. Thank you. Taunting.
Bear stack went out.
Bear stack, switch.
Can you guys still hit the bear or?
No, well, I
switch,
couldn't.
switch.
No.
Nocturne, don't need you coming to me. Stop.
Oh, yeah, I got stunned. I'll be right there. I'm coming. Got it.
You on the bear?
It's dead. Oh, a lot of people are dead.
Which?
That's lost too many healers.
What did we start dying from? Because it like.
What did Ween die from initially? I don't know how he died in the beginning.
A rending slash, which I believe is
He
the
got meleeed. Yeah.
Yeah, you got cleaved.
Yeah, that's when I
Palace
saw
died
that.
from a rending. Dual wield died from a rending. Gerb died from a.
So
rending.
yeah, people have walked into the cleave.
So the
and-
issue
Yeah.
is
Knife from
when the
cleave.
poison thing happens, we move it away, and that tends to get people cleaved because we're moving it out of the mechanic.
Yeah. It looks like people are just. You think they're running into the front of it,
Oh,
or
they're not running into it.
Hold on. If
the
we
mechanic-
only.
The pool happens on the ground, the tank moves strafes out of the mechanic, and then they're just kind of all in there, and so you have to it moves it through people because they're not like all stacked or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we don't need 7 people, if all the healers can just stay out and just heal the entire time and not have to worry about moving.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing.
Just have ranged, I guess, ranged DPS and melee do it then, and just.
It would solve this would be adding 15 more people.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll definitely
it
have
would-
more bodies next
It would
time.
be a
right?
lot. Yeah. If we had 7 more people, this
We'll
would
have at
be
least a couple
so
more
much
bodies
easier.
next time.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a prog raid again,
I think.
folks.
Yep.
Reminder: our next.
I'm
run is
excited
Thursday.
personally that we didn't like full clear it.
Oh yeah.
Is the Mason boss easier? We might do that before.
I have seen nothing on Mason boss except underwater breathing buff on everybody, and that helps with something. That's all I've heard on that boss. It's
I
fun.
thought this boss was supposed to be easier than the other
I've
ones
seen
we
it.
already killed.
It is. It is supposed to be.
I thought the
easier.
Mason would
This
be
one
easier.
Fucking sucks, bro.
No, what I've seen on Mason that it was not easier. That's
Can you imagine doing this fight if we
I
couldn't
think
use
it's
the
easier.
fence and people had to move out of that shit and no
yeah, no, it'd be.
We haven't figured this one out.
I don't want to do that fight if they fix the fence thing.
Yeah,
Fuck
that would be
that.
eight. Or the roof thing.
What the fuck? All right, DKP's out. Yeah, that fight's fucked.
Yeah, it's a little fucky.
Was there another boss we could do aside from that?
Yeah, it'd be Mason, which is
Yeah, we
the
can
next
go in.
boss.
But I heard he was, yeah, not easy.
Harder.
They nerfed Beatrix a little though, so
You know, fuck. We didn't need
A
that.
few more reps, I think we'll get that one down too. I think
We
we're
will.
we're on like a decent track with it.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
agree.
I think we learned all the other fights that we cleared. Like I don't see us really getting hung up on them next week.
Yeah, no.
Probably not.
Also short a bunch of people too.
I mean, we might have a couple wipes on them as we go, but like I don't think we're gonna be like perplexed by them. Right?
We won't have a hard stop on him.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We got loot. The hell are these?
Anyone for a quick ZG?
quick as EG.
I gotta
Why
finish
y'all lie
my
to me like that?
taxes.
Oh, yay. That sounds fun, man.
I can do it tomorrow if you guys are doing it tomorrow.
I did most of them. I just got a few more things to fill out, and then I gotta see.
Yeah.
But have a good one, everybody. See you Thursday.
You as well.
Yep. Jerb, can you make me one of those cheap Scarlet Bracer deals?
Wait, what? You want me to make you one?
No,
You
it's
need the male one, bro.
The cloth ones are cheap to make, right?
For
the wrists.
You need a male one, I believe. Oh wait, I don't know if you need a class-specific one for the daily or the weekly.
I heard
So
you can just
if
take any fucking one. So
it's-
that's why I'm asking Jerb.
I got you. I got you.
Well, it's cheap. The cloth ones are cheap. That's the idea. Because I saw the Scorpid shit's expensive, so I was like, oh, I'll do cloth.
It will cost 35 gold to craft the male ones, but
Right, that's
yeah,
what I'm
cloth is probably cheaper.
So the mechanic again, just to reiterate, it's the 5 closest people to the boss receive a mark.
Correct.
Okay. So that includes a tank, so we need 4 people essentially in a group.
In and out, essentially.
I think it's just 5 people in proximity because occasionally as tank I just won't get stack.
And it also
right. Well, that's what I'm saying is like if we have 4 people in there with a tank, then that should cover everybody. There shouldn't be like rogue marks going out like 50 yards away kind of thing.
Yeah.
But if we have 5 people in with a tank, then sometimes one of those 6 people is not going to get a mark.
Yep.
So we can actually have bosses like super close together because it's not necessarily like we're always going to have some group closer, I guess, to a boss.
Right.
Make like less running time, I guess.
Is there anybody in here that can't go on Thursday? The only person that I know can't go Thursday is Silent.
I've told you before I have a soccer game on Thursday.
I thought you were gonna figure that
can't
out.
go Thursday.
I did figure it out. I'm
I
going
thought
to
you were
the
gonna
soccer
quit the
game.
soccer team.
Tuesday's the raid day. Tuesday I cleared up. I had a soccer
Yeah,
game
but
on
you're playing.
Tuesday.
You're
I
playing
did not
against the
play-
team you guys are gonna lose to anyway. So what's the point?
We had a whole sign up thing. I went back and looked at the sign up thing. It was Thursday the 8th or whatever. It was
But we had to do
past
that. Like we
Tuesday.
didn't really have a choice because it wasn't
Right,
gonna be
you-
fair
you-
for the
yeah,
same people
you-
to miss the.
No, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. It's just I can't be there.
Well,
You moved it so Rob could be there. That's fine. I have a game. That's my Thursdays. I can't do raids Thursdays. That's the day of the week I can't do raids.
That's the day, Bowie.
He was just
That's the day,
answering
Bowie.
your question.
unless we do Sunday, Monday again.
I don't know how many people because we.
But I'd have to check with
Well, if you have Candy, that's 3 tanks. It's the easier bosses are the ones we've done, or the earlier ones. So I'd come
That's
in on
true.
Monday. for the
Acute may not miss out on a whole lot. Honestly, he'll miss out on the first 4.
gear.
I mean, just missing anybody sucks. So
It sucks. Period.
But
we're gonna be. I don't think we got. I think Barry's is done. I think Pyro's done.
Why we
Or
have
they're gonna have a
I mean,
computer.
if you move stuff to off-raid days, like
Yeah, that's why Pyro's done because the
stuff's
computer
gonna
just can't handle it.
Yeah, this is only because it's off-raid days, but after this next week of Thursday, Monday, it will be back to Tuesday, Wednesday, and we will be fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, then like the 28th I missed. That's actually like Tuesday. I'm gone. So I'm doing a Rob thing basically. That's unfortunate. It's like really close to each other. It would have been nice if that was last phase, but it is what it is. Are we doing? Oh, we're going back to Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I guess the whole week.
After this upcoming week, yeah.
Unless we have to not go that. If he can't go that Tuesday, we might have to think about changing that week up too.
Yeah, I'm in Mexico. I get back Thursday at like 11 p.m. So, but this coming week, I'm available Tuesday, Wednesday, the normal raid days, just not Thursday.
It's on Thursday.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of some Scarlet Enclave. Weren't able to progress any further than these 3 bosses, but ooh, I think I'm going to die if I don't get out of here. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I had a good time. And we're learning. We're learning. I hope we change the strat a little bit, because I don't know, I gotta figure out how to DPS moving and grooving and repositioning. I think I just need to start on the Alexander, because I can't hit the oh, I'm out of combat. Let me get back inside before I get ganked. Yeah, I think we need to try a different strat. I think there's probably some other strats out there, maybe different positions, maybe this, you know, very similar type of strat, but something didn't feel right there. And all that movement, it's hitting the DPS, so I don't know. Something needs to be looked at. Anyways, we'll be back, it looks like Thursday. I think that's what's going on here. I think that's the consensus. We'll be back on Thursday. So, yeah, Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you're following so you know when I go live. I don't know if we'll go live earlier in the week, or maybe we'll switch it up and we'll end up raiding on Sunday. So make sure you're following. And, yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll catch you on the flippy. Stay flying, stay trippy.